everybody. Welcome to the stream. Had a bit of a technical snafu. Thank you to Microsoft again for hosting over my machine. I didn't even think about it right when I was logging out last night after the stream. I was so tired. I thought I didn't have to pick my daughter up today, so I go in. I go, like, okay, go ahead. And I didn't realize it when I said shut down. It said update and shut down. So when I turned my machines on to stream today, well, of course, everything all screwed up. Thank you, Microsoft. I appreciate that awesome overhaul of everything that works just fine. So yeah, also my wife like buzzes me and says, "Hey, you're picking up my daughter today?" I'm like, "No, today she's doing her thing over there." And they're like, "No, she's not doing that today." And so I'm like, "Oh, great. I just had like an hour's of sleep. Okay, well, I'll just get up and go and get her then. All right, bye." And that's what I did. Got that going on. Also had this is like snafu day today. First, my technical thing gets screwed up. I thought I didn't have to pick up my daughter today. Wrong. I had to pick her up. And then apparently my mods didn't think I was streaming today. So, big fail of a day today, but that's okay. That's okay. Well, really, that's yesterday. Let's just call that yesterday. And now that it's the next day, we're just not look at it. We'll just pretend it didn't happen. We'll get into it. Let's say 3 more retweets for more caps. That's right. You still got a little bit of time while I'm talking here on the top of the stream. If you do go and retweet, of course, you can double and even triple the start of the caps. You guys crushed it yesterday, by the way. Amazing job. Thank you so much for that massive retweet. Follow that retweet right there in the stream. It's right there and it's down there as well. Follow that, retweet the stream. Start with a lot more, so you guys are getting tons more every time you get those 5 retweets. So go out there and crush it, everybody. Crush it, crush it, crush it. So yeah, we had a bit of a mod snafu today, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll rock it and roll it. But of course, Wrath of Wall backing me up today, so show her lots and lots of love in that chat for jumping in and backing me up. I do appreciate that big time. Show her lots of love in the chat. Of course, also follow those chat rules. Make it nice and easy for her as well. To get this rocking and rolling. Actually, let me put something in here. Let me speaking of mod chat, hold on a second. Hold on, I gotta press some buttons and flip some switches real quick. Put a question mark on that. Bam, there we go. There we go. All right, so let's get her going. So, of course, yeah, remember, look at those. You're on the ball there, rather well. Look at that. Boom. Put that chat rules in there. My mods are so awesome. My mods are awesome. So, yeah, a little bit of a snafu in that, even though I did put it on my schedule. But I forgot to take, it's funny, I had it at 11:59 on my left schedule on Thursday. But then I said it was off, right? So then I took the 11:59 and I put it to all day so I wouldn't forget it for next week in case I did take this Thursday off. I said I was going to take the last Thursday off. But I said I was possibly going to be here today because my kids are going to be done. So or possibly was going to take this week off. So I put it on the schedule. I said, you know what? I'm just going to go for it because I thought I didn't have to pick up my daughter today on Thursday. And so I said, I'll just go for it. So I put it on the schedule in the text of the schedule. I put that I'm going to play Fallout and Astroneer in the schedule, but in the thing it says all day. So apparently there was some sort of miscommunication there. Oh, well, you know, you can't change the past, right? If mistakes happen, things get messed up, you know what you do? You just keep riding on that roller coaster. That's what you do. That's called life right there. Nothing you can't go back and change time. So all you can do, not get upset about it. Don't worry about that. You just do what you got to do, right? Do the best you can do. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to play some 76 today, and then we're going to play some Astroneer. Can't wait to keep working on my Astroneer base, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. No problem, Wrathwall. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm sure the rest of my awesome peeps will be watching my chat. If you see anything in chat, everybody, let me know. Or let Wrathwall know if there's any issues as well to help out. To helps out. All right, we're going to go ahead and back up here and a little bit. I was going to shout out my mods. I think we're going to have Wrathwall and maybe Crazy coming in later to lend a hand. I appreciate both of them jumping in when I need them the most. Appreciate them. Also, let's see who's in the chat today. What do we got? We got Raz coming in. First one I see today. Great to see you, Raz, rocking those 3 highs there. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Blair and Fire coming in with that hype, getting the stream rocking and rolling. Just Alcara as well. Good evening, Kiz, Moz, and chat. Hello, Just Alcara. Great to see you. Great to see you in the chat. It's one of my favorite parts of my day. You know, just saying hello to you guys. You know, it's funny. Mr. Magla in the chat as well, checking that retweet, showing that love. Appreciate that. It's one of those things, just like checking the chat every time I start to stream, is the same kind of thing that, like in WoW, when I used to sit there and fish. Just sit there and fish and shoot the breeze with people. I just, most of the time, I just like hanging out with you guys and talking and playing some games and talking games and getting into all sorts of mischief. Speaking of getting into mischief, let's play some games. Let's go. All right, here we are in Fallout 76 right here. We're in the Atomic Shop. Let's get out of there. Let's check the news. I think we already looked at all this from before. Tie your camp together for an unlimited time in the Untopic. We swear that orange can go with anything. You know what I used to have in my office? Orange carpet. Here in my upstairs. There used to be orange carpet in here, and I got really, really sick. And you know what it was from? That orange carpet. I got rid of the orange carpet, and I put hardwood floors down in the upstairs, and I stopped having chronic ear infections. And chronic sinus infections all the time. It was funny. That's what it was. It was a 30, 40-year-old. I don't know how old that carpet was, but man, I got rid of that. Started feeling much better. Of course, I still have the drawback of that. I had so many sinus infections. I think that's what triggered my my inner ear problem, which triggered my vertigo, and then also accentuates my sleep apnea, which is a bummer. Bummer that part. So watch out for that orange carpet is all I'm saying in my experience. Watch out for that orange carpet. It's funny. It's funny. I'm sure everybody has their own take on different bad carpets and things they've had along the way. I think it's one of my funniest things here. Now, also my voice is a little messed up. I realized that today when I woke up. It's a bit scratchy, so I might go a little easy, but I say that every time and then I don't. So we'll see. I have done several cannot talk streams before when I've lost my voice and I use SaltBot. That's pretty fun. That's how I invented SaltBot in the first place. I lost my voice and I had SaltBot talking for me on stream. Pretty fun. Wow, look at that load time. Now, last time we're having lots of fun. We're going around doing the Pioneer Scouts quests. We're going from place to place and trying to figure it out. Go to another world. Trying to figure out how to do these quests, and we kept trying to take the tests on it. And you guys did help me pass the test. Of course, one we did fail, but that's okay. I went back and I passed it the next time. So we're going to try a few more as well. We might do a little contest. We might not. We'll see. We might do that later on because that's a lot of fun. I do love to do that in stream. Oh, thank you to Jazz Sands also coming in, lending a hand. Thanks, Jazz Sands. Appreciate that. Gonna give him some heart love in the mod chat right here. Bam! There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, I think I did mention at some point that I might have taken this Thursday off. But then I thought I didn't have to pick up my daughter, so I thought I'd be fine. But no! That's okay. You know what? Sometimes you just got to go for it, everybody. Got to go for it. Do what you love to do every day, right? All right, let's get into it, everybody. And again, thanks, everybody, for yesterday for all those massive follows and retweets and all that stuff. Oh, I forgot to do some of my other stuff. Got so behind fixing stuff that I forgot to reset all my thingies over here. Hold on one second. Let me go and reset all my stuff. Oh man, one more day to go though, everybody. One more day to go. My kids are out of school today, tomorrow, depending on how you look at it, on Friday. So after today, I will be doing stuff with them, but I won't have to get up at a certain time and pick them up. I may let them ride the bus next year because this is really tough to stream late, get a couple hours of sleep and a couple hours of sleep. See, told you it's bad. Look, I can barely talk. A couple hours of sleep and then pick them up and then come back and then try to go for the whole rest of the day and then get 2 hours of sleep and then stream. It's getting very, very difficult. So I don't know. We'll see. Also trying to work on the health as well. So getting good sleep is always a good part of your health. So let's go ahead and reset all that stuff and get that out of there. There we go. Oh, I hear some action here. Supply here. Bam. Ah, darn Microsoft messed up all my stuff. All right, I think it's working now. Now, if you see something go wrong with the stream, you just let me know in the chat. First, if you can hear me and see me, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear my game sound, put a 2 in the chat. Oh, it's hard to hear with that low. It's hard to hear with that crossbow, though. Let me get something else like a shotgun. There we go. All right, put a 1 in there if you can hear and see me. Put a 2 in there as well if you can also hear my game sounds. Holy mackerel.
Supplies available here.
1 and 2. There you go. Jazz Sad's backing me up. Appreciate it. Holy mackerel. That guy's super loud. All right. Food and water. Thank you so much, Raz, for right off the top of the stream there. Look at you backing it up. I was watching some GTA RP today, too. It was pretty funny. Man, I know those characters like I would know those characters if I was watching a TV show or a sitcom or whatever in GTA RP. I've been watching a lot of those guys. Those guys are super funny, man. Oh, sometimes they make me laugh so hard I'm crying. I'm crying while I'm watching it. It's so good. And even funnier is when they make each other laugh so hard that they're crying on stream. So, pretty funny stuff. Watch out. It's not PG-13, though. They do have some extensive stuff. Make sure to have your headphones in if you're listening to that with your kids around, though. All right, what am I doing? I forgot. Selling off this legendary stuff. That's what it was. Legendary vendor. All right, right here. We should have got our new legendary vendor in today, right? Today's the day. Well, Thursday's the day. We should have got that in. So we might check out that new legendary vendor. Let me go ahead and sell off these things right here. I've got myself a whole 20 of them now. Look at me. I feel special. I feel special. I'm sure a lot of people just been farming the heck out of that. Just farming every single day. Farming that. All day. Very, very fun. Let's get into it. All right, so we're going to do food was one of the things we were going to do here. What do we got? We got some mute fruit. Again, I just eat random stuff because I have the lead belly perk, so I can do that. There we go. Very nice. Okay. And we got anything we can just sell to the vendor? Nope. Any mods? I thought of some extra flame jets shish kebab mod. Oh, that's a cool one. That's okay. We could always get that another time. All right. And we want to see if there's anything in here that we can buy. We want to definitely buy those screws because we were running out of them last time. And I think we're good there. I think we're ready to get out in the wasteland. I want to get right to it today. Get right to it. We got a ton of time in. Now, again, what's up, Salvari? That is a cool. Hello. Sheep Squatch. Hello. He's over here enjoying my camp. He's waving back. I don't know if that's somebody I know or what. See, so the people use different names in games, so I don't know. Let's go and see if that's somebody I know. That's not somebody I know. I don't have. They're not on in friends list. I 6'6", flip forward, 6'4", and Wotan's on. Oh, Chewy coming in with the country roads. Love, thank you so much for that. 23 months. My buddy, my bro, of course, the DJ Chewy showed me some love right here. You know what? It kind of tempts me to bring that little Chewbacca rocking the turntable up. I don't think I have that in my thing anymore. But super cool. You know, I feel a little slighted though, Chewy, because I see people using music all the time. I see them using music all the time, but you know what? I don't want to. I'd be the one person that would get striked. When they break the rules, they don't get striked. When I break the rules, which I don't do because I don't like breaking the rules. Well, not inadvertently break the rules, like when I'm in Fallout 4 and I walk by a radio and it plays some music in the background that I have no control over because I can't turn all the radios off. At least then you couldn't. You had to run to turn them off. Then it would, read out my video here on Twitch, and then it would strike me on YouTube. So I would have to go in there. Now, I wouldn't strike my whole channel. It would just say that, this is copyrighted and it was going to go to whoever the copyright holder was, and I would delete the entire video. I ain't doing videos for other people. It ain't my job to make them money. That's not my job to make them money, right? This is my content. I'm creating it. But I do appreciate, of course, developers and whatnot being awesome about it, saying, hey, go out, promote our game, man. Go out, promote it, show some love, do your thing. That I like. That's what I like about Bethesda and a whole bunch of other awesome developers, including Nintendo now, by the way. They did raise that ban that you can't just play their game and whatnot. You got to have some commentary along with it, right? So, you know, you're on stream and you're talking about their game and whatnot. So big love to them, too, for showing some love to the gamers and the broadcasters out there. So I show love where they show love as well. All right, out of plastic there. Let's see if we can get some more 10 millimeter going here. Ooh, yeah, baby. Give me that 10 millimeter. Very nice. Very nice. See, I almost forgot about my... it just dawned on me that I almost forgot about my Amosmith card, but I put it on last time so I wouldn't forget. I'm glad I did. There we go. Wookie in the channel. Show him some love, everybody. There we go. He's just trying to get that song stuck in my head, and he has done it. Mission accomplished. I'm so easy to get that in my head. By the way, did you know last year at TwitchCon, me and my mods were going to sing that all for you? I had that lined up, but they couldn't get it to work through Twitch Sings. They said, did you want to do that? And I said, sure, so hook it up and get it going. Me and my whole team will sing Country Roads. And then they couldn't find Country Roads. So then we were going to sing The Wanderer to open the stream live from TwitchCon. But they couldn't get that to work either. And then they couldn't even get Fallout 4 to work. They cut into a half hour of my time. I said, all right, whatever. I'll just roll with it. And eventually we figured it out that their internet just sucked. It just was the worst. And they didn't preload it or anything, so I had to go in and load it like 2 minutes before. And literally cut like 30 minutes into my time as we were trying to solve that technical problem. But a little tidbit of knowledge there that we were going to try to sing Country Roads for you all. Maybe this year. We'll find out. We'll find out how it goes. I love me some TwitchCon. What can I say? We have lots of fun every single year. So yeah, I have to repair my crossbow, except for I have a really nice crossbow, and it has a whole bunch of extra endurance in my crossbow. So I'm kind of screwed. I think I need to make a junkier crossbow. Let's make a really junky crossbow. Let's go. Let's see. It was under machine guns, I think it was. Yes. And I used up all my plastic. Okay, well, that's not going to work then. Well, let's just do a different one then. Let's do a different one. We'll come back to that one later. So what we're doing is we're doing the new quests in Fallout 76. I got a lot of cool tadpole quests here. One of the ones we were doing was Archerer. Complete the Pioneer Scouts shooting test. So, I have no idea where that is. I don't know where that is. That does not help me. Pioneer Scouts shooting test. Yeah, one of the things about these particular quests is they don't have enough breadcrumbs to tell you where the heck you're going. And what you're doing. Trying to remember where the heck some of this stuff is. Just looking around to see if I see anything on the map. Get all these player vendors. We still haven't looked at player vendors yet. We'll have to check that out. I do remember we were way over here. We're doing the Sunny Top ski lanes, and across from the ski lanes was the Pioneer Scout camp. There we go. I'm trying to remember where the camp was, too. But there we go. See, that's how I figure stuff out. I figure stuff out visually like that. It's going to be so awesome. Yeah. Can't wait as well. Yeah, I'm going to get a bar up there working on that TwitchCon very, very soon. Still paying off, but we got a good ways there. Usually I just put this up here just as reference. I don't really try to raise funds that heavily. You know, I'll find another way, as I always do. I'll find a way to pay it off and see if we can get this year going.
This is Grafton's mayor. I need you to get up to Prickett's Fort. Yet another set of remains has been unearthed. We need to honor that soldier by giving him a proper burial at the battlefield cemetery. This is Grafton's mayor speaking. To anyone who can hear me. Hello. Our area seems to be having a bit of a crustacean crisis. It's breeding season again, and we've got mirelurks coming out of the woodwork. They all seem to be heading toward the lake. Stop them before they can breed with the queen. Otherwise, we'll get to our ears and mirelurks.
Good time to have some power armor and a jetpack. So you can fly up and then you land and it kills all those little guys.
It's a good idea to regularly sharpen your fishing hooks with a metal file.
Yeah,
Hello.
duh.
What have we here? Why, you have the look of a promising recruit.
On top of the thing.
And that's just the kind of person I'm searching for.
All right. Well, hey, just drop right into a quest there. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Well, that was like shining in the air, shining in the thing. I want one of those pins, little ever upwards pins. That'd be cool. Yeah. TwitchCon San Diego is actually the first TwitchCon I went to, which is the second TwitchCon ever. It is the ultimate best venue. It is an incredibly great venue. I can't wait to go. I feel like this TwitchCon is going to be the best of all of them. Going to be super, super fun. So we'll see how it goes. Ooh, looky, looky, looky. We got some respawn up in here. We're going to get some of that, some of that. All right, where did I see that archery thing? Over this way? I think I saw it up here. Oh, I can feel my voice cracking a little bit. That's what happens when you don't, I hear you. I hear you this time. Really? Really? I actually like the live VATS. I think it does a great job of centering you, especially if you're on console, centering you on the mob. All right. Oh, I hear somebody. I hear somebody following me. I feel like we're going to go up here. We're going to do some stuff up here. Yeah, right here. Archery test start.
Well, kids, you finally get to learn one of life's important lessons. How to nail a target at range with a hand-strung crossbow. Only a bullseye will kill a commie, and that's why only bullseyes are acceptable. Hit enough in the time allotted, and you pass the test. And keep your distance, scouts. We don't need you running out in the range and taking an arrow where the sun don't shine. Now get cracking. Ever upwards. The crossbow is your friend. The target is your enemy. Shoot the target! Congratulations!
Wow, first try!
Side stealth sniper. So take your crossbow and go do some good in the world.
I try to do that every day. Try to do some good in the world. There we go. There we go. Ah, Jazz Sands. Hey, you know, you ever want to go to TwitchCon, bro, you let me know, bro. You let me know. I'll try my best. You know, last year was rough, but we did just fine. We just fine. We had lots of fun, though. See, that's the thing, though, right? Sometimes you just got a YOLO life, right? Especially with my age and my conditions. You know, you can't wait around and say I'm going to do it later, right? Later may never come around. So you want to just go for it. Right, I'll say, oh, you know what? I'll go to TwitchCon next year, and then it'll become next year, and next year, and next year, and then before you know it, you never go. Missed. Dang, why is my shotgun so ineffective? There we go. Yeah, so, you know, next year or tomorrow never comes. You gotta say, I'm gonna do that for sure. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it happen no matter what it takes. And all the things that you set like that in your mind, that you're gonna do it no matter what it takes, always seem to work out. You know, they might have some repercussions later, like it might cost you a fortune on these loot drops, but but it worked itself out. It'll work itself out. Wish I had more time in the day. And that's why I'm going to be working to kind of streamline a lot of stuff that I'm doing. I'm probably reducing some of the stuff that I'm doing because I got to focus. I got to focus on what needs to be done. I got a lot of real life stuff that my daughters are getting older. I got to take them all over these places and drive them and pick them up and all of that stuff. So, you know, you gotta say, what is my priority? What's the most important thing I need to get done? And you try to enlist other people to help you. But if it doesn't work out, you know, like I try to enlist a lot of people to help out with it. If it doesn't work out, then you just got to own it. You got to own it and say, you know what? I've tried to have people help me out. They fell through for one reason or another, or they just weren't on board with it. And then you just got to knuckle down and take care of it because you promised, right? When I promise something, I do everything I can in my power to make it happen. That's just the way I am. That's like my word. I gave my word and I will make it happen. I will definitely do it. Oh. But then again, once it's done, then it's set and ready to rock and roll. That's the part I like. I like it when it's already good to go. All right. Right here. All right, so we just picked up some stuff there. We did that quest, which is awesome. We got that done. Let's see if nobody in tonight. I think I'm going to be doing some lone wandering tonight. Like a soul. If they come on, I'll go ahead and switch back. But I'm going to go ahead and switch that out. Put my lone wanderer in. Let's see. I like all that other stuff. We're going to leave that on. Let's see. So we got that done. We're doing some more questing. That's what we're doing. And we might go a little less here in Fallout 76 today, and then try to go heavy in Astroneer. We'll see. We'll see. Also, big thanks to everybody who came in last night. If you did come in from the home page, I am on the recommended tab over there quite often, thanks to Twitch. I do hugely appreciate them showing my stream some love. And that's also a leftover from TwitchCon, by the way. They were super kind to me at TwitchCon, and they're super kind to me now. I do appreciate them greatly. So if you see my thing suddenly jump to 300, 400, 500 people, or even up to 4,000 people, which I've had in before when I was featured on the homepage, I do appreciate them greatly. All right, so we just need to hack some terminals. Imagine hack some terminals and open some thingies. Swimmer. Complete the Pioneer swimming test at Spruce Knob Lake. Revive another player while in the water. Take a picture of Crocodile Mountain at Wayward Willards Park. Take a camera picture. I haven't even got into the camera thing yet. I need to figure that out as well. Let's see. I don't feel like doing it. Again, I'm going to try to do these in order. So we're going to have to figure out, we're going to have to get some plastic to do crossbows. So let's pass the Codebreaker knowledge exam. All right, let's give the exam a couple more tries here. We're going to give that a try. And then we're going to go out and see what we can do. Let's do it. Then I bet you there's a lot of people who just Googled this and just went through it. Like no time at all. I'll mute that. All right, tadpole exams. Let's go. We're going to go Codebreaker. Start exam. Let's go. We're going to give it 2 tries here. I'm not going to do the contest thing for right now. How might Appalachia read when encoded with a Caesar cipher? Like, how are you supposed to know this stuff? Come on. Come on. They don't give any in-game stuff with this, too. I'm just going to say the first one. I don't know. I'm just going to go through and just keep trying to do it. How did the dirty Nazis encode their messages? Enigma. That one I know. I mean, especially if you're really young, right? Say you were 18, right? How would you know a lot of this? You'd have to go look it up on Google, but that's no fun. Mr. Handy is a master code breaker, but much better than the first code breaking. Much better than the first code breaking computers. What were these old junk heaps called? Behemoths, colossi, mammoths, or sloths? Much better than the first code breaking computers. I would think it'd be sloths, mammoths, colossi. I'm just gonna say colossi. I don't know any of these questions. Decipher. Which founding father invented a disc cipher later used by the U.S. Army? I'd say Franklin. I'd go with Franklin on that one. Let's see. You said I'm just guessing. I have no idea on any of these. You need which is probably a good thing. If I knew every single one of these, you guys would probably be like, red flag. Red flag. Kismet knows all about ciphers and how to break into stuff. He's a hacker. I never got into that. I felt that was a huge waste of your time to try to wreck other people's stuff. What a waste of your talents. If you've got the ability to do that, then you are wasting your talent. You should be doing something positive in the world instead of negative. You need to send a coded warning to Washington, D.C. using the Templar cipher. What shape should you use in your cipher? I think that'd be a triangle. Circle, a cross, a sickle, a star. Well, a cross, maybe. Let's go with cross. 3 out of 5. All right, again, we're going to give it 2 tries. Up. Nope. Give it 2 tries here, and we don't get 2 tries, then we'll just go do something else. Code breaker, start exam. Let's do it. All right, your data is the data is only as secure as its weakest link, and what would that be? The operating system, backend security, you. That would be you. Let's see. Which cipher named for a French diplomat was used by the Confederacy during the Civil War? The Dorbella cipher, the Opportunity cipher, the True cipher, the Engineer. That looked like a French word. Let's just go with our instincts. I don't know. Which mythical device gave its name to the infamous kind of computer virus? Wings of Icarus, the Golden Thing, the Trojan Horse. I actually remember when that first came out. You're operating your shortwave radio and come across a strange broadcast. After listening for a while, you realize it's commie propaganda. What do? Keep listening for more details. Take notes. Report it to the authorities. Literally, sing the Soviet national anthem. Oh, that doesn't sound like the right one there. Keep listening for more details. Take notes. Report it to the authorities immediately. Mr. Handy is Master Code Breaker, much better than I don't know, Colossi. Try that one again. Score is oh. Oh my God! What the? Oh no, now you guys are going to be like, wait a minute, Kismet's secretly a hacker! Confirmed! Oh God, that is funny. All right. All right, pass that test, everybody. Awesome. Woo! Oh, that is funny. Secretly a hacker! Confirmed, Kismet! We caught you, bro! All right, now I feel like trying another one because that was like a miracle. I'm glad I don't have to take that one again because I would probably fail it the second time. All right, let's go. Let's try another one. I feel like we're on a roll now. Let's go. Cooking example. What type of object should not be placed into fondue? I don't know. Hands. Yeah, let's go with that one. It's time to dice vegetables. What's the safest phrase? Hold your fingers clenched inward. Yes. You always want to cut like this so you don't have your fingers in the way. Let's see. Coating most moist. You know, some people have a problem with that word, moist. Does anybody have a trigger? Is that a trigger word for somebody in the chat? Put what in the chat, that trigger word. Coating moist food with dry ingredients like flour or breadcrumbs. I guess this is really what context you use it. Or breadcrumbs before cooking, it is known as what? Flour and breadcrumbs before cooking. Depolarizing, dredging, delousing. That's funny. Deepening, dredging, or depolarizing. I think it would be deepening. Deepening sounds like a proper one. Your teacher called you Macophile. You're mildly offended. You realized it made your hobby was growing herbs and spices, foraging for wild edible mushrooms, carving funny faces in gourds, raising livestock. Mycophile. I don't know. Herbs and spices. Let's go with that one. You found a recipe for breaking bad, water, salt, flour, and something unreadable. What's the fourth ingredient? I think it'd be yeast. Not cheese, not pepper, not a granite. I think it'd be yeast. Survey says, 3 out of 5. So 2 of those were wrong. All right, let's give it another go. Let's give it another go. That's not a waste of time. People who have that ability have the ability to keep your computer from getting hacked all the time. Just say, well, I like the if they learn it to help people against that, great. But the people who do that and hack into other computers and destroy their stuff and make viruses and that kind of stuff, and you can say, hey, chicken before the egg, right? You want to learn to do a virus so you can prevent people from making viruses, right? Well, you can go around that thing. I say, if you got that kind of talent, don't waste it by ruining other people's lives and experiences. I say, do something good with it. So if you do something good with it, hey, more power to you, right? But I find it's a huge waste of potential and amazingness when people do it in an intent to harm. That's what I'm saying. If you missed that in my previous, what I just said. If you're doing bad stuff like that, where you're purposely trying to do illegal stuff, you're wasting your talents. I think you do much better in the world. What type of object should not be pleased? But of course, they're your life choices. They're all on you. Don't blame me. What type of objects should not be placed into fondue? Oh man, again, hands. Let's go with that one. Sauerkraut, pickles, beer, and yogurt are all products of what process? Fermentation. Let's see. Jackie wants to cook the perfect spaghetti and wants to know when to test the noodles are done. What you says? Boil until the water evaporates. Use a spoon to fish out one noodle for taste test. Stick your hand and get a feel. That's not a good idea. Throw a noodle against the wall and see if it sticks. You know, actually somebody said that one time. Use a spoon to fish out one noodle for taste test. I'd say that one. A watch pot never boils. A teacher called your microphone. See, look, this is the one I'm probably getting wrong every time. Let's try edible mushrooms this time. That's what I tried last time. Survey says, oh! It was edible mushrooms! That's how you know that was right now, right? That's how you know that answer was the right answer, because I got it. All right, another one passed, everybody. I'm telling you, I'm on a roll now. Whenever you're on a roll, keep on keeping on. All right, let's go. Entomologist. Let's go next thing. Study of insects. Mayflies live notoriously short lives. The poor things, if you were a mayfly, how long could you expect to live? I think it's several hours, right? More seconds, a couple years. I think it's several hours that they live. Let's go with that. Instead of tongues, insects may have long tubes coming out of their mouth that they can suck up nutrients. That's disgusting. What is a tube called? Oh, man, I have no idea. Prosthetic, prosa, probiotic, proboscis. This sounds right here. All right, I don't know. Let's just go with it. You just got to keep doing these until you just either get lucky or you figure these out. Which insect was especially sacred in the ancient thing? The weevils, the butterflies, scarab beetles were. I seen that one. What is it? The Mummy, right? The one with Brandon Fraser. The one with Brandon Fraser was the best one. All those other ones suck. I've seen all of them, and they all suck. Other than that first one was really good. Susie is learning. The second one was okay. The first one really good. Susie is learning to identify insects. She knows that insects have certain special features to look for that other animals don't. Which of these defining features of insects? Which of these is a defining feature of eggs? It's very important to read the actual in question, because sometimes they say which of these is not, right? And then you get it messed up. That's how I teach my kids to take tests, too. To really important to find the key word or the key words that tell you what the whole sentence is about. That's very, very important. So you don't make a mistake. Which of these defining features? You're like, Kismet, does it work? My kids are in the honor roll, so I guess it does work, doesn't it? Which of these defining feature of insects? Wings, eyes, having 6 legs, fur. Insects. Not all insects have wings, I don't think. They all have eyes, have 6 legs. Fur? Oh, man, that's a tough one. Not all insects have wings. Maybe just eyes. Let's just go with eyes. I don't know. Female praying managed to get a bad rap for their aggressive mating habits, but can you really blame them for wanting to do what their mates from time to time? Kill and eat them is what they do. That one I know. 4 out of 5. So close. Thank you for the follow. Match button. Hopefully I got your name anywhere close to right. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome, everybody. There we go. All right, we're gonna, not code breaker. Nope. All right, we'll try that again. I'm just gonna keep on trying here. Pretty fun. Let's give it a go. Before reaching adulthood, a housefly enters what stage of its life cycle? The pupa, the larva, the goth, and crisis. I don't think that's it. Not into bugs. I don't like bugs. Wendy is volunteering as a beekeeper at summer camp. Beekeepers harvest all kinds of useful things from the bees they keep. Which of the following treats do they not harvest from bees? Honey, royal jelly, flowers. Oh, flowers. Caterpillars go through some changes in their life as they grow older. Sound familiar, kids? But in the end, we turned out to be a beautiful new creature. What creature? A butterfly. Butterfly. All right, that one I know. Not all bugs are insects. Which of these creepy crawlers is not an insect? Bees, moths, flies, or spiders? Oh. Oh. I don't know. Are bees not insects? Moths, flies, or spiders? What is not? These all are winged items. And these are, let's go with spiders. I don't know. I don't know. They're all insects to me. I don't want them in my house. A lot of people in the world, but there are way more insects. In fact, 1 out of every 4 creatures on Earth is what kind of insect? A beetle, a grasshopper, a moth, or a silkworm? Let's say a beetle. Again, I'm just, guessing out here as well. Oh, darn it. I got a lot of those right. Wow. I thought I was going to get a 1 out of 5 on that one. Crazy. All right. Let's keep giving it a try. We'll give it one more try. We'll try another one. I feel like we were close on that one. All right. Start exam. Show question. Let's speed up here. Praying mantis get a bad rap for killing and eating them. All right. Let's see. Mayflies live several hours. Well, we must have got that one right. I don't know which one I got wrong in that other one. Mary loves to go down the riverbank at night to catch fireflies. These cute little insects glow in the dark. What process gives fireflies their special glow? Nuclear fission, fluorescence, bioluminescence, static electricity. I think it's bioluminescence. Let's try that one. Which of these insects especially sacred? We're going to say scarab beetles. And ants live all over the planet. The only insect I truly hate is the ant. I hate ants. I don't like them around me. I don't want them near me. They can go live out in the outside. That's perfect. But do not get ants around me. They drive me crazy. Not like I have a fear of ants. They just like, it's ants. Because they get all over everything and they swarm all over everything. It's disgusting. In fact, they live just about everywhere, but there is one place where you won't find ant colonies. Wherever that is, I want to go there. Antarctica, France, Tanzania, Washington, D.C., or Antarctica. I bet you it's going to be Antarctica. Let's give it a go. Oh! just guessing most of these. Oh, my gosh. What the heck? Kismet crushes another one. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Thank you for my incredibly amazing non-knowledge of any of this stuff. Just luckies. It's like what you do is one thing is not like the other. So that seemed to work out. This makes says spiders are actually arachnid, not an insect. That's what I thought. Because they are actually different than the other 3. The other 3 are the typical type of bug. So if one's a bug, then all 3 of those are a bug. And it's like, what is not like the other? And I think that's how I got that spider one. So yeah, awesome. So there we go. It's me, Lim, knows all about spiders. There you go. Now again, don't tell me anything about it as we go. Because I'm just in here guessing. I think it's funnier when I get it. It's just like when I get terminals and I just go in and I guess. And then I get it that way without doing, I've done it the other way too, where you can go through and do all the thing and figure it out by the letters and all of that. I think it's more hilarious when you just guess. When you just guess and get it done. All right, let's try some more. Let's go. Well, I was going to just do one, but hey, this is fun. Many reptiles are amnothermic, which means they must rely on external heat sources to regulate body temperature, or unable to regulate their body temperature through psychic powers. That's not it. Only eat insects and animals smaller than they are, carry their young in a pouch. I would say these 2, no. Are able to regulate their body temperature through psychic powers, no. Must rely on external heat sources to regulate body temperature. I'll say that one. Let's say that one. Let's just guess. What's the main difference between a frog and a toad? Frogs are cold-blooded, with toads are warm-blooded. Frogs feel jealousy, while toads are narcissistic. That's not it. Frogs have slow, mucus-covered skin. Toads have rough, dry skin. That's a possible one. Frogs are herbivores and toads are carnivores. Huh. Oh, see, that's some convincing ones. See, I don't know nothing about frogs. See, those people who love things like Jeopardy and things like that, who love what I call useless knowledge, where it's great knowledge if you're in that field, but it's useless knowledge 99.9% of the time. Like, if I know this answer, how does this help me? I guess if I'm out in a pond somewhere and I'm looking and I'm telling my kids, look, that's a frog and that's a toad. I don't know. I'm just not into it. I'm not into it. But if you're into it, that's okay. If you're into it, more power to you. You like what you like. If you're into insects and animals and all that stuff, go for it. Go for it. It's your life. You can like whatever you want. I feel like this right here. Frogs are cold-blooded while toads are warm-blooded. Or maybe they're both warm-blooded. I don't know. I'm going to click that first one and we'll see what happens. Let's go. Salamanders are example of omnivore, herbivore, carnivore, all the above. It can't be all the above. Herbivore, carnivore. This is food. This is plants. I forget what omnivore is. That's something you learn when you learn about dinosaurs. Typically, you learn about this. Let's say omnivore. Let's just guess that first one. Oh, I gotta have some. I'm suffering from dehydration. Which of the following is not venomous? A Gila monster, a diamondback rattlesnake. I know that one is. Bullfrog, coral reef snake. I don't even know what a Gila monster is. Let's just click on the one we don't know what it is. I'm sure that'll work out. Tommy's been bitten by a black mamba. Depends on the lifestyle, diet, and the kind of car he drives. Tommy is already dead. Already dead, bro. Oh my gosh, we got none of those right. Except for one. We probably got the last one right out of all of those. Wow, okay. That was awesome. That tells you I don't search. I don't do that. Was it entomologist or was this one? Let's try hunter. We already do hunter? I don't know which one of these I've already done now. Hold on. Let's back out of here. Let's drink some purified water here. And let's go ahead and see which ones we've already gotten done. Right over here. Let's see. We passed that one. We passed cook. We did codebreaker. We did archerer. Herptomologist, no. Hunter, we have not done. All right, hunter, we haven't done. All right, so let's do hunter. All right, I'm actually kind of liking these exams now. Yesterday, I didn't like it because it didn't have any lore in-game where you can go and learn this stuff in-game. If they're going to have, say there's going to be 20 questions on there, I felt it would have been better to go around and you kind of go and collect the manual for each of these as you go around the area. And then, of course, then you can study on it and then take the test. But no, you just got to randomly know this stuff in real life or Google it or whatever. What a bummer. A black bear has been stealing food from your campsite and you want to rig a trap to catch it. What kind of trap you use? A leg hold trap, a deadfall trap, a black bear. A snare, a glue trap. I don't want to trap any poor bears. Stop bringing food into your campsite where the bear can get to it. I don't know. Let's say a snare. It's kind of thinking that first one too. Samuel wants to go duck hunting but can't decide which gun to bring. What would you recommend? A missile launcher, shotgun, minigun, laser pistol. We got shotgun. Let's see. Alfonso wants to go hunting commies, but has 4 dog breeds. He has 4 dog breeds available. Possible hunting companions. Which would you pick to track? Golden Retriever, Saint Bernard, Welsh Corgi. Let's see some lead sparkles in the chat. Bloodhound. It's got to be Bloodhound, but normally I would pick Welsh Corgi. Let's go Bloodhound. What's up, Big JP? Because I actually have a Welsh Corgi, if you didn't know that. Her name is Sparkle. And she's even got her own emote right there. It's because she's super elite. If you're in a game like PUBG, Fortnite, or she likes to play them first-person shooters, as well as the other one, Apex Legends, you get sniped out of nowhere. It was probably her. Look out. She's deadly. You're hunting in the forest and want to lie low and wait for game to come to you. What could you use to help stay hidden? It would be a blind. That one I do know. That one I know. There we go. Exam in progress. When hiking in the woods, always be prepared for an encounter with the Appalachia's most powerful predator, the bear. Which kind of bear is most common in Appalachia? I would think it'd be the black bear. I would think it would be the black bear. We're going to go black bear. Survey says... Oh, darn it, darn it, darn it. 4 out of 5. So close. I feel like we give that one another shot. Man, so close on some of these. The government in charge decides it's open season to hunt feral pigs in Appalachia. This is because they are a kind of, what kind of species? Be invasive species. Let's see. Black bear has been stealing food from your campsite. Rig a trap. I think that might have been the one that we got wrong. I'll say leg hole trap. See if that makes a difference. Let's see. Track an animal through the forest when you feel something squishy beneath your feet. It looks like you stepped on a pellet-shaped droppings. Which one of these animals left them? I think it's going to be an opossum. Or is it a deer? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't hunt animals. Brendan wants to hook bass on Somersville Lake. When should he go to lake most bites? The Somersville Lake. When should he go? When to hook bass? Midnight, noon, afternoon. I would say none of the above. In the morning. I don't know. You meet Brendan out deer hunting, but no, he doesn't have a license. He says that he's been hunting before and that everyone will be fine. What do? Turn him in for poaching, team up, avoid him for the rest of the trip, involve him in a hunting accident. Turn him in for poaching. Darn it! Oh, so close again. That means we got a bunch of those right, but I don't know which ones we got right. Right, so also if it told you which ones you got right and which one you didn't get right, that would be nice as well after you do it so many times, right? Like you do it, say, like 2 or 3 times, and then it starts telling you which ones you got, which one you didn't. I don't know. Let's just keep trying. We're going to try all of them. Let's go. Let's see. Sloths are slow-moving mammals that live in trees. Millions of years ago, though, they were huge sloths that lived on the ground. How big did these megasloths get? Bigger than a bread box, bigger than a bicycle, bigger than an elephant. They're called megasloths. Let's say bigger than a bicycle. Alfonso is afraid of bats. They can get so big. How long is the wingspan of the largest bats? 200 feet? No. 48 feet? No, I'd say 6 feet. Or oh, it's 6 inches. I just clicked the wrong. We definitely not getting that one. Samuel was out in the woods when he drew a big bear's attention. He played dead. Don't went away. Which of these mammals did he emulate? An opossum. Last one. Most mammals have babies that have the same way as humans, but one mammal actually lays eggs. Which mammal? Kangaroo, dolphin, no leopard. I know those don't lay. Those all don't lay. Whatever that last one is. Whatever that last one is. All right. Which of these traits is different in mammals than in reptiles? They have hair, they have ears, they have legs, and they have brains. Hair, ears, legs. I don't know. I don't know, and it irritates me that I can't find out in game. I'm probably gonna at some point just call for the answers in chat. Which of these traits is different? Not right now, though. Not right now. Which trait is different in mammals than in reptiles? Reptiles, do they have ears? Kind of leaning toward ears. They all have brains. Legs. Be hair. Do crocodiles have hair? Let's say hair. Let's go with that one. View score. 3 out of 5. Ah, well. All right, now this is right about the point that I get tired of doing this. But we're going to give it one more try here. We're going to go ahead and do medic. We're going to try that one. All right, let's go. Believe it or not, blood cells come in several different colors. Which is the type of blood? Which of these is a type of blood cell? Green, blue, actually, blue. Let's see. Alfonso is spending money by working in the ground coal mines after school. His father, Ricardo, is a mine worker and is always coughing and wheezing. What condition is Alfonso risking by working in the mines? Black lung. Again, I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing these. Mary works a steel mill. One day, a heavy piece of equipment falls and makes a big gash on her thigh. Which of these muscles did she injure? Pectoral, that's the top part. Far and longest. Rectus, I don't know. This is when I start getting annoyed at these, right? Like I'm supposed to know this. You're preparing for a hiking trip. You want to make some healing salves. Which of these things? I'm going to say glue. You and Richard are mountain biking when he hits a rock and tumbles into a tree, breaking his leg. What tool should you use to hold the bone in place? Ready to do it? A splint. That one I do know. I don't know any of the specifics. Yeah, I knew I was going to get those wrong. All right. All right, one more try. Let's go. One more try on the medic. I don't want to have to Google this. That's no fun. It's no fun to take you out of the game to have to go and Google this stuff. You're on duty medic at the archery range. Ricky goes out to retrieve his arrow during live fire and is shot through the knee. What do you do? Let him bleed for ignoring safety protocol. I'd probably do that first one. Advise Ricky to give up on adventuring. Call an ambulance. Pull the arrow out and weigh it in. No. Never pull the arrow out. Call an ambulance. There we go. Susie is playing in her treehouse. Susie loses her balance and falls to the ground, breaking a bone in her upper arm below her shoulder. Which bone did she break? Breaking the bone in the upper arm below the shoulder. I don't know. Not the pelvis, that's for sure. I don't know. Humerus. Let's try that. The day came when the bombs fell. Where do we go to stay safe from the red thing? My designated Vault Tech vault. Right there. Hannah's afraid of fireworks. At least 4th of July, several faulty fireworks exploded right behind her. Now loud sounds make her jump and shiver. What do you call this condition? Comedyism. Cowardice. Rattled hands. Shell shock. Let's go with that one. While climbing on a scout trip, you lose your grip and tuck your tumble into your arm. You decide to apply a tourniquet to stop the bleeding. Where do you tie the tourniquet? A few inches above the wound, a few inches below the wound. That would be above the wound. Around your throat, directly on the wound. No, a few inches above the wound. That one I do know. Survey says, oh! There it is! Huh, there it is! Huh, there it is! All right! Another one done! I guess I do know more than I thought I did. All right, awesome. We got some of those done. All right, cool. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. I get to that. I get it right about that part. I get tired of guessing. And I'm like, all right, I'm good. So another one done. All right, cool. So we rocked a bunch of those today. Let's see. Which ones do we not have? A mammalist, the hunter, and the herbalist. We'll come back. We'll try that one another time. So what do we need to do as the medic? We need to craft a bunch of stuff. Use a bunch of stem packs. All right, well, I think we get that one done. Let's go get that one done. Let's go do our medic. Let's go ahead and pop down here to our thing. We're going to go ahead and make some medical supplies. I like lucky guess, I know. Well, sometimes you just use your logic, right? Like which ones you think they're not first. Like if you don't know, first you eliminate some of them. Right? You're like, well, this one's obviously a fake one. And then, of course, now you have instead of having only a 25% chance, then you have a 75% chance. Or, instead of a 25% chance, you have a 33% chance because you only have 3 answers to choose from. And then if you can eliminate 2 of them, of course, now you got 50-50, right? So it's increasing your chances tremendously by reducing answers that you don't think ding. That's another thing I also taught my kids as well, to eliminate the obvious not right answers, right? That's very, very helpful when taking tests and also making decisions in life to eliminate the obvious wrong choices. All right, so let's do some healing. So what do we need? We need blood leaf, fire cap, snaptail reed, soot flower, blood leaf, For a healing salve there. Let's see. So that's all I got. Wait a minute. I've definitely got more than that. I think I need to go to chemistry station. Chemistry station. Let me turn the sound on. We listen to the rain. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and check the chemistry station here. That's where we make some of our drugs and healing. All right, again, I've already forgotten what it is I need to do. See, I like it if they could have put it in the tracker. That would have been awesome. Like this challenge, if I go in and then just like as a little check mark off the side, check mark it and put it up there. But I have to go through and keep looking at what I need to do. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and just write it down. A little notepad over here. Let's see. Craft antibiotics. Craft disease cure. Healing salve. Use s.p.e.c.i.a.l diluted. This is 3 of everything. I'm just going to put 3 of these. Oh, 3 of these. There we go. And then we got to scroll down on that one. And use 3 Stim.Pac supers. Super and Stim.Pac diffuser. I haven't even seen that one. Stim.Pac diffusers. All right, a whole bunch of that stuff we need to do. All right, so the using is probably easiest. So let's go see if we've got any of those first. All right, I'm just going to waste them here. Stim.Pac. See, now all that stuff I sold, I need it now. Stim.Pac diluted, super, and diffuser. Let's see if we can even craft any of that stuff. Let's go Stim.Pacs. There's a diluted one. Let's go ahead and make one of those. Oh, we need to make 3 of those. 2. It's going to give us 4 because it makes 2 at a time. All right, wasting Stim.Pacs diluted. Let's go. Oh, I'm already at full health. I'm not at full health. What are you talking about? Now, here's a little trick. Use them real quick. Oh, and I used another Stim.Pac too. I used them real quick. Let's see if that works. Oh, I need more food. More food. What do I got? Some sugar bombs. Let's have some of those. And some just regular straight up sugar. I just took sugar and just like straight up just ate it. Process of elimination. Exactly, Lux. That's what I just used to get a bunch of those. Let's see if it works. See if we got 1 or did we get a bunch. Again, this is way down in here. I'm not a big fan of this this being down in here. I think this should be trackable quests. I think. Just me. Yeah, we got it. Stim.Pac diluted. We already used it 3 Stim.Pacs. Super and Stim.Pac diffuser. I'm still interested about that Stim.Pac diffuser. What's that all about? What's that all about? We got disease cure. Again, blood leaf, fire cap, snaptail reed. I don't know where any of that is. And, of course, I can't save all that stuff because I don't have enough inventory space to save all that stuff, right? To save, you know, tons of blood leaf and fire cap and snaptail and all that. It just takes up all my inventory, and then I have no room left in my inventory. So, again, one of the drawbacks of 76 here. Science projects. Frog jar. I haven't even looked at this stuff. Cobalt flux, white cape flux. And water filters. Gas grenade. Oh, what? Fusion core? Oh, you can make your own fusion cores. Look at that. Cobalt, crimson, fluoride flux, and... that was almost a bad word. Flux and so on. Where's that flux at? Right there. Glowing mass, hardened mass, high radiation fluids, raw cobalt. Who's in my base? Unknown quantity in my base. He just came in from out here. How did he get up here? Huh. Close that up. So yeah, So can't do any of those. All right, let's do something else. Antibiotics. Can we craft that? Let's go look for that. I don't think I even have the ability to do that. Let's go look. Where's the other one? Downstairs. Oh, he's on it. The food one. Dee. Alright. I don't even have it. I don't even have it. Alright, I don't have any of that stuff. Let's just go see if we can buy it. Let's buy it and use it. That works just as good. Or to run around and collect a bunch. Let's see if there's any... can't remember if there's any of that in here. Gamma round. Don't need it. Nothing.
Requisitions now available.
Alright. Let's see what we got. Start with our stim packs. Diluted. Already did that one. Healing salve. Let's look at it for that. Nope. No healing salve. Antibiotics and
Stock
disease
up
cure.
now while supplies are available.
Alright, I feel like this is really not the best place. I feel like over here, this Watoga station has the real high-end stuff. So we're going to go over there. Let's go! There we go. Didn't it say 5 of 5? It said I was on question 5 of 5. Yeah, that throws me away as well. Throws me off as well. Have a good one. Take it easy, right at the wall. There you go. There you go. All right, let's keep on rocking and rolling. You posted a question above. You did? Let me catch up. Sorry, I was focused there. I was focused. Let's see. Quick question. Any updates on TwitchCon loot? Yes, they're still in progress. Still in progress. It's a sore subject to bring up. That has cost me an absolute fortune. Both in time and in funds. But that's okay. I say I'm going to deliver it. I will deliver it. But I had to... I've tried to get a whole bunch of people to work on it, but it just fell through. It just fell through. They didn't follow through. They didn't deliver on it. It was a great idea. It was actually an idea from my mod, Chewy, who came up with that idea to make it where, you know, if people fund the TwitchCon, then we will send them some stuff. But it's literally sitting right here. It's been sitting right here for a long time since TwitchCon. But there's some special stuff that I was having made, and everybody kept saying, okay, it's almost done, it's almost done, it's almost done, but they never came through on it. So I literally had to enlist my wife to help me to do it, and then I had to end up doing it myself. So you know how limited amount of time I have already, but on top of that, I'm trying to get that done as well myself. And you'll see why. I'm doing a whole video on it and all of that. As to the drawbacks of relying on people nowadays, I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is that the people don't follow up. Because it makes me look bad when they don't do what they're supposed to do, right? They say, oh, we got it covered, no problem. And then they just never follow up. They never get back. They say they're working on it. They don't finish it, and so on. I had to literally fire some people. I had to say, you know what? This is taking too long. It doesn't seem to be like a priority to you. I've already, you know, put money up front to have this done, and you're not getting it done. I got people waiting on it. You know, they've been waiting on it for a while, and they just don't come through. It's like a huge bummer. It bums me out, actually. Because back in my day, you don't do that. You don't do that. That's like a terrible thing to do in business. That's how you lose clients very, very quickly when you don't follow up and you don't deliver. But you'll see why. And I've added some more extra stuff in there as well, Big JP. So don't worry. You'll be getting your stuff. Don't worry. I guarantee it. It'll absolutely get to you. Absolutely. Including some bonus items in there now. There we go. And I want to send them all out at the same time, so I'm kind of waiting on the larger ones right now. The larger ones are awesome. Those are really cool. But my wife is working on it right now, and I'll show you a whole video of her working on it and me working on my side of it. And then, of course, the reason why it took so long, and of course, when I ship them all out, I'll show all the boxes of them setting out. Probably I'll show the boxes of them going out first. Then I will show the video of how it was done beforehand. And then I'll also list how many people, and it's a lot, Not them specifically, though, but just how many people that were involved and fell through. And again, see, it's like I enlist people to help me all the time, right? People are like, yeah, sure, I can help you with that. I can help you with that. Or maybe it was a past mod that said, yes, I can help you with that project. And then people just don't follow up. They don't come through on it. And that's the thing that I always try to do. I always try to come through on stuff. I feel it's like a personal thing, right? I make it personal that it doesn't go out, it doesn't get on time. And I've never been late on any project ever. And this one is the latest I've ever been on any project ever. It just turned into a nightmare where just every single time it would fall through and fall through and fall through and fall through. Yeah. So we'll get into that deep on another day. But that's the way the world is now, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to find good people. If you know good artists, people who know how to create stuff, or video editors and stuff like that, let me know. Let me know. If you know somebody who is actually good at what they do and who follows up and delivers on what they say, you tell me on Discord, you can whisper me on Twitch, say, look, this person's really great at XYZ. Because I'm looking for those people. And if I get those people and they deliver, I will shout their names from the rooftops, or while I'm on the homepage. I will show them some love for sure. I just need to find those people. And those people are hard to find, right? If I could just clone myself and I had more time in real life, I could just do it myself and take care of it myself. But I just don't have that much time. It seems like I have lots of time, but I really don't. I mean, right after the stream, my whole day is always pretty much the same thing. Right? I get up, I help my kids, I go pick them up, bring them home, help them with their homework, run them around all over the place. Then it's like 7 o'clock, time for bed. Everybody goes to sleep around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Then I sleep for maybe 1 or 2 hours. I get up, I stream, then I repeat that whole cycle every single day, 7 days a week. And then I try to fit in stuff in between there, right? Like doing videos and uploading videos and doing all of that stuff, and try to fit all that in there. So I try to enlist people to help out as well. And I pay them for it. It's not like I'm, asking them for free. Oh, here's some super right here. Ooh, let's get them. Let's get all 3 of them. I forgot why I was here for a second. Yeah, I try to enlist people to help out. But I find most people, 99% of people, drop the ball, which is too bad. Too bad when you can't rely on people, right? When you rely on them, you try to get them to help you, but they're just not reliable source of things. And you try to find people who are good at whatever they are, and then you try to, enlist them to do that thing. But it doesn't always work out, right? It doesn't always work out. And then also, I've been a guild leader for a very long time. Another thing that's a pretty big bummer as a guild leader is that everybody gets all excited. They're like, all right, let's do this raid, let's do this thing, and let's do these events, and let's do this stuff. They don't want to help out. It's kind of like they don't want to help out, and then they don't show up. That's really tough when people don't show up and they're not committed to it. They don't show up on time. They, slack off a lot, that kind of stuff. Very, very tough to do that as a leader. And that's what really burns me out about being a guild leader. I'm sure some of you have been a guild leader as well. Is doing that all the time. You spend a lot of your time trying to do stuff for other people, and then they drop the ball, which is not good. Not good. But, hey, again, that's some IRL talk for you right now. Right there. Did I need Radaway? Was that one of the things I needed? I don't think so. It's antibiotics is the other thing I'm looking for. Not there. But we did find some super stem packs, so let's go ahead and waste some of those. We got to get into a fight first, now that we're away from that robot. Or actually, we'll just keep going robot to robot here. Let's run up to the shopping plaza. We turn the sound on while we're going over here. Running up to the shopping plaza.
Hello, students. Watoga High School is here for you.
Again, I've already done this quest, so they're not going to attack me, hopefully. Ooh, free stuff in there. Kind of liking this place. Look at this.
Super Duper Mart is where you will find amazing deals on the finest foods.
A vault
Super Duper
dweller.
Mart is the best place
You
for
should
super
try
duper deals.
those
Welcome.
boots for a
Hello.
decent
Please see our
uniform.
helpful automated staff if you need anything at all. Welcome to Super Duper Mart, the future of grocery stores.
All right. What's he got? There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Desk fan, dog bowl. Look at him go. Wow. There's a plastic right there. Nice, nice. Some lead there. All right. Acid. I think I can probably turn the acid off now. I forgot why I'm here now. Aid, that's what it is. Buff out. Let's see anything I need there. See, I mean, literally, that's how long I can remember stuff. Disease cure is the other thing. Disease cure, antibiotics, and healing salve. I feel like we could have made healing salve. All right. There's like a big old pew-pew going on here. Bounce up. Oh, well, let's go to the White Spring. Let's go in the White Spring. See what we can find in there. Bam. I'm going to go in the White Spring. Hopefully they don't nuke it before I get in there. Hey, what's up, DBK? What's up? Let's go. Fallout, best game ever. I'm super hyped. Never seen this before. Played a lot of Fallout 3 in New Vegas, but this one's looks great. A lot great. It's okay. It's no Fallout New Vegas. I'm not going to just tell you that up front. It's definitely not on that level, but it is a lot of fun. I do love me some Fallout 4, and I do love me some 76 here. There we go. I played all the Fallout since the very beginning. I'm a huge Fallout fan. Huge Fallout fan. And I get that question all the time. Kismet, what do you think of Fallout 76? Kismet, do you think it's better than Fallout 3 in New Vegas? If I've never played a Fallout before, which one to play? I would say Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and then Fallout 4. And if you like old school turn-based, then Fallout 1, Fallout 2. Frankly, I played the whole entire series at some point. Because each of them have their own unique thing that makes them great. Right? Even 76 does. Has a lot of great stuff, including the perk system. If you just play just for the perk system alone, that's awesome. I love the perk system. Incredibly well done. That's a home run right there. All right, let's talk to some peeps in here. Maybe we can find some stuff in here.
For every life.
Just bums me out that I have to mute those every time because they just nonstop talk. Let's see. Some great mentats there. Gatlin Plasma. Look at that sucker. That's the one I've got. You know, I haven't been looking for ammo. I should be looking for ammo at some point. Again, not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for in there. All right, let's just go. This is books. I don't know what she's got. She's got a whole bunch of junk. Alarm clock. Adhesive. Again, I could probably turn adhesive off. Let's do that right now. Let's do that before I forget again. Let's go into junk, and then we'll go into component view here with C right down there. And then we're going to turn adhesive off for tag to search. Well, what the heck is this weird? What's this weird number stuff? What is up with that weirdness? Look at that. What the heck? What is that trying to tell me that I have some of that particular thing? I don't know what these weird numbers are. Like fertilizer, it says I have 4, but this has like a long number. That looks like a bug. I am the best at finding bugs, everybody. Screws, always need those. Plastic, always need that. Lead, always need that. Anything else? Adhesive, we turned off. Acid, I think we could turn off now. All right, actually, let's just leave acid. Aluminum, I think we can turn off. Nah, let's leave it on. Being indecisive. Let's just keep it on because I don't want to run out of that and then think, man, I should have kept that on. All right, so we looked under junk. We'll look under aid. Nothing under aid. On to the next one. Again, I don't remember what these all have in them. Nothing in aid there. And I keep these muted because the vendors have a problem with yappy. Brotherhood vendor in here. Wow. Nothing in there. Nope. Nope. Oh, you know what I should have done is I should have used the medical. I should have used the medical things. Oh, man, I should have done that. Aid. Nope. I was going back and forth to these vendors. Let's see what he's got. Nothing. Toy truck. Some lead there. More lead. Take all of that. Again, I have it muted because it's just annoying. Nope. Actually, there's a chef there. Let's get some food. Let's get some food for once. Oh, I can't buy food. I can buy recipes to get food. Well, let's get the rest of these recipes then while we're at it. There we go. I need to eat some food. Let's do it. What do we got? Canned dog food. Ooh, that's tasty. Let's get some of that. Nom, nom, nom. Just eating it straight out of the can, everybody. Eating that authentic local goods. Trade. There's a Raiders vendor. This is Flintlock. Junk? No. Aid? No. This guy looks like ammo over here. Aid? Yep. Nope. Junk. Lead? Get that. More lead. Alright, one in here. That's wrong one. Local goods. Junk. Oh, we're getting a lot of this other stuff. See, when you're not even looking for stuff, that's when you find. See, I'm not even looking for that, really. But I thought, while I was in there, I'll go ahead and check it. Healing salve, no. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Bummer. Finding a whole lot of nothing, everybody. This guy's busy right now. This guy's talking to him. Let's go over here. Talk to this person. Oh, man. Great to come in here and get a lot of resources from these vendors. Aid, nope. Studio 54. Wow, look at all this stuff in here. Wonder if he's got that thing. Wooden thing, Vaultec bed. No, I forgot what that was called now. I forgot. Bam, not any of those. Go back, try this guy again. This guy's monopolizing that vendor. Monopolizing the vendor. Alright. Pop out of here to the White Spring. White Spring dude. Bam. Alright. My guy, very proud of my little farm I had there. There we go. I forgot about TwitchCon loot. You'll get it, don't worry. Everybody's getting themselves some sweet loot and some bonus stuff I'm going to throw in there as well. Since start to see the game, I will hype for sure. There you go. Trying to learn Vegas Pro 15. There you go. That's a good program. You want some tips on video editing there at the wall? You hit me up. I'll be happy to tell you. I've been video editing for 25 years. I have vendors flake out on me. It sucks when one work, but the other worker, yeah. What's up, Keith Mouse? What's up? Kismet, are you planning on playing Borderlands 2 or Borderlands 3 when it comes out? I don't know. I've never been into the Borderlands franchise. I haven't played any of them. I don't know. I plan to play some Rage 2 at some point. I didn't even play Rage 1, but I'm interested in that one. Some people are totally into Borderlands. Hey, more power to you. But again, I just haven't had time to play it. It does look fun, though. It does look fun, but I don't know. That's a I don't know question. So right now, just trying to get these quests done. And not very successfully at this point. Man, I cannot find any of this stuff on vendors. What the heck? There's some more super stim packs though. We already did that one. Yeah, I can't find anything on these vendors. There's a lot of vendors to go through and not at least to find at least one thing. Let's go up here by the station, Morgan Station up here by the airport. Let's go try this one. We'll definitely keep that in mind. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I saw that big hype and everything on Borderlands 3. I don't know. It's not floating my boat right now, if you know what I mean. If I really wanted to play a game, I would be playing it, but I don't know. It's on my list. Oh, Scorespeed's dead. It's on my list to check out. But it's kind of like on the lower end list as opposed to the newer end list. I'm sure everybody's going to be playing. Like right now, ton of people are playing Rage 2. So I'll let them go play it, and I'll probably play it next week. when I have more time to sneak it in on my schedule. It's just I have really tough time on my schedule as well. So there you go. I'm still here. Thank you, Rathwall. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. All right, let's go in. Show some love. Aluminum and lead. We're gonna get that. Desk fan. All right, what do we got? Blackwater. Nope. Nope, 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 and more nope. All right, well, we're having a bunch of fail on... Oh, we got to repair our armor, too. Bunch of fail on finding any of this stuff on the vendors. Let's try a more obscure vendor. Let's go down here to Lewisburg. Down this way. Let's go try one of those. I've always loved Borderlands, one of my favorite series of all time. If you ever want to play through Borderlands 2 at some point, let me know. Hey, you want to play Big JP? I'll get to just play with you, bro. I'll get to just play with you. Want to play something? You could educate me in the lands of Borderlands. Bam. So tell me all about it. What's Borderlands 3 all about? I saw, the trailer for it. I saw a bunch of people went to that Borderlands event and all of that. They didn't invite me because probably they're like, has Kismet ever even played Borderlands before? And the answer would be no. Reminds me very much of Doom, right? Very Doom-esque style, right? We have that kind of dark feel to it. You have that kind of that kind of art style, the Doom art style. So I like me some Doom. I like me some Doom, some old school Doom. Very, very fun. All right, let's go over here. Again, I haven't muted everybody, so sorry if you're like, Kismet, where's the sound? Oh, we forgot to take the things. Oh, darn it, I should have been checking these things. We forgot to check the medical supply thing all this time. Oh, man, nothing in there. Well, yeah, we should fail anyway. Because the vendors just yap the whole time while you're there. It's really obnoxious, so I try to mute them until I get away from them. I don't need to buy that bulk aluminum. Bourbon cream, iguana bits. Nothing. Nothing. All right. Oh, that's a whole lot of nothing, everybody. We're finding a whole lot of nothing. Where else is a nice obscure place that we haven't been in a while? White Spring already. Anywhere you find a train station, you usually find a vendor. We go to Sutton Station lately. We do that today? I don't remember. Let's go and just check it anyway. Let's check it again anyway. I played all the Borderlands. They're a lot of fun. I already have Borderlands 3 on pre-order. There you go, Blair and Fire. Yeah, if you guys want to play, let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, I'll play. I'm down. But see, the problem is I find that most people have a lot more time than I do. So I like slow people down, right? So if people are playing like Fallout 76 and like, Kismet, let's play Fallout 76. They'll be level 79 by the time I'm level 10. Because, again, only so much time in the day. I don't have, 12, 14, 20 hours a day to be playing Fallout 76. And if I did, I would be. But since I don't have that much time, I have to play in segments. Which is probably good anyway for your health. You don't play 20 hours every single day. That would not be good. All right. Nothing in there. All right. What do you got? See, that's my problem. Is that I got the, the wife and kids and all that other stuff that I need to make sure I take care of. Got to balance. Balance, balance. All right. Well, that was a fail. Let's go try another one of these ones over here. Man, nothing. Nothing. All right. So we're going to have to craft this stuff up. I feel like we're going to have to run around and collect a bunch of stuff and craft it up to get this going. I feel like we're going to do that next time. I feel like we might do that yesterday. A series is usually heavy on comedy and great on story. You have different classes that have different skill trees with different pros and cons. Tons of loot and fun shooter. Lots of fun, right? Yeah, isn't it very much like a Doom style playthrough? I'm sure just a bazillion people are going to be playing that. I'm sure as a streamer I'll be lost, 200 down in there as well. But hey, if you're down for playing, I'm down for playing. I mean, I'm always down for hanging out with my peeps. That's what I like doing. Having some fun, group play. All right, so I'm going to stop selling all the aid stuff, and I'm going to start putting all of that into my inventory, which is going to fill my inventory quickly, but that's okay. We got rid of a lot of our stuff. So I'm just going to keep putting this stuff in here. I'll put everything in there. There we go. All right, so what do we actually have in here? We got disease cure, but we need to use disease cure or craft. I think antibiotic is craft, disease cure is craft, healing salve is craft. So I gotta find the things that allow me to craft those. Oh, I gotta find the patterns that go along with that as well. Let's get our stem packs out of here, and we got a crazy ton of stem packs. Let's just say, I don't know, 15 maybe. Rataways, yeah, I got 81. I only really need just a couple. There we go. And purified water, let's go with let's say 3 of those. Anything else? Crispy squirrel bits. A little bit of that. Again, I don't usually use a lot of buffs, right? Like, you know, using certain types of foods and that kind of stuff. I find it's a fairly hard to do because you just don't have enough storage space to do a lot of crafting and do a lot of food crafting, right? Like weapon and ammo crafting and food crafting in the game, which is a huge bummer. Alrighty. So let's see what we can actually make here. So let's see, what can we make? We can, I think it's, hold on, let's look at the quest one more time. Let's get this going. Man, this is involved. But I like involved quests. I just would like it if I could track it, would be nice. Craft healing. Yeah, I gotta craft that. Alright, I didn't make a note of that over here. I put it on a notepad over here. 3 of these. Okay, crafting those. We did the super stem pack, so we can turn that off. We did the diluted. Or no, we did the diluted ones. We have these ones. Have those ones. All right. And again, I don't know what diffuser is. I don't even know what that is, so I don't know how to do that. So we'll find out. And we need to craft these, so we need to make sure that we have the ability to craft those. So, where will we craft those? I would think maybe in the stove. So let's go in. Disease cure. We do have the ability. I'm going to write have ability. There we go. Healing salves. We have the ability to make those as well. Awesome. But we don't have the ability to make antibiotics. I would think antibiotics would be in the cooking one as well. Let's try the chemistry station. Drugs. Maybe antibiotics would be under drugs or under healing. Yeah, these are both in here as well. So yeah, antibiotics. Going to need the ability to make those. Okay. And then I'm going to put need this. I'm going to save this too. Let's save it as medic. Medic quests. There we go. So yeah, so I need to find the ability to do antibiotics and all of that. So the other thing I need to do is I need to write down what I need for those particular things. Yeah, I'm going to do this nice systematically here. So disease cure, I'm going to need. Yeah, see this? I'm old school this way. I like to write stuff down. I find this just as fun as the running around and shooting stuff, is writing everything down. Boil water, which is easy. Water, we need fire caps, snaptail reeds. There we go. That's what we need for our disease cure. I should be putting this probably in a spreadsheet, but whatever. All right, so blood leaf, thistle or soot flower. All right, so we'll say blood leaf again. Boil water, soot flower, and then or thistle. Okay, we need to craft 3 of those. All right, so let's get into it. Blood leaf, that's an easy one. That's an easy one. That's typically along lakes and rivers. So we're going to go ahead, pop down, go for a little run. Along the lakes and rivers here. Where did I see that originally? You know what? I'm going to jump. You know what I should do? I should jump over here. I should jump to Flatwoods. Actually, let's jump even... Oh, let's jump to the Overseer's camp. Typically that... Now, you know, one of the things that I was going to do was to mark stuff on the map that I got in my collector's edition and mark stuff where stuff is. But I never got around to doing that. I will definitely have to get that hooked up. Maybe I'll put it like in Photoshop and start to mark stuff as we go. I do like to do that as well. Just like mark stuff on the map, like old school. Okay, here's where I found blood leaf. Here's where I found it. Ah, there it is. There it is. I thought I found some out here. There's some blood leaf right there. All right. Yeah, and usually you find it along streams and whatnot. So we're going to run under here. There's some more. All right, we'll get a bunch of that. We gonna make some stuff. Oh, Big JP. I just saw it pop up above there. Thank you, man. Oh, Big JP just gifted me Borderlands 2. Thanks, bro. Yeah, let's play. You tell me when you want to play. Usually like on Thursdays or Wednesdays is a good day. We'll play it on stream. Maybe we'll play some Borderlands 2. I get the kind of gist of the series. And then we'll play some Borderlands 3, bro. Show them some love in the chat, everybody. I'm going to add that to my library. I'm going to install that tomorrow, bro. I'm going to install that tomorrow and have it at the ready for whenever you're ready to play. You let me know. I will make some time for it on the stream. So, you tell me the best time of day, too, in Eastern time. So show them some love, man. Big time. Thank you so much for that. So generous. I appreciate it, man. Legendary supporter.
Legendary.
Unstoppable. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Big time. Up in here. Oh, man. Now I'm looking forward to playing it. There we go. We do something next Wednesday or Thursday. I'm free all day, every day. Well, there you go, bro. Cool. Cool. So, yeah, let's set it up. Let's set up for Wednesday and Thursday. I'll play some 76 for a few hours. Then we'll play a couple hours of Borderlands 2. Or so. Or, you know, or 10 hours. You know how it goes. You know how it goes when you start. You can give me a little overview of it. Now, I'm not sure. Is it PG-13? Make sure that you let me know if it's PG-13 before I get deep into it. I don't want it cussing every 2 minutes in my stream. I love me some GTA. I think it's amazing. But they cuss all the time, non-stop in that game. And the game's a bit raunchy, right? You got strip clubs and all that other stuff. You know, I'm an adult, right? I've seen it all. I'm an artist as well. I've seen more nude people than anybody probably alive. Than most people. Because, hey, you know, to me, you know, that's not a shocking thing, you know? It's just anatomy, you know, everybody's got the same stuff. Big deal. Big deal, it doesn't float my boat, right? Some people, you know, they're very body-centric. Me, I don't care. I don't care about that. And same thing with cuss words and all that other stuff. I'm not really affected by that stuff, but I don't want to make it uncomfortable for people on my stream who do have that problem, who obscenity or nudity or any of that other stuff, which you're not supposed to do anyway. TOS, everybody, terms of service. That stuff makes people uncomfortable and also breaks certain laws in certain countries for broadcasting and for doing various things. So, watch out for that. And I just try to, you know, make it a nice, comfortable environment for people. There's some soot flower right there we're looking for. Get some of that. All right, now we're going. Now we're getting something somewhere. We got blood leaf. We got soot flower. Oh, we can make the... I didn't even mark what that was. The healing salve. We'll make the healing salve just from that. Now, where did I see some other stuff? Oh, you know where it is? Is by the airport. By the airport, there was some more, too. So, yeah, we ran across... Let's keep running up here, though. Let's keep running up until we run out. So, soot flower, blood leaf along the water's edge. And that's also from Fallout 4, by the way, for blood leaf, anyway. It's typically along your streams and lakes that you'll find that. I accidentally hit my scroll wheel. Just going for a little walk in the wasteland. Oh, look what we found. I wasn't even looking for them, but bam. Fire caps also along there. Oh, that's what I need, too. I need them fire caps. Any more fire caps around here? Ah, so fire caps are on wood logs along this water. Of course, this is how you get eaten, by the way. You're busy looking for other stuff, and then something comes out and tries to eat your face. But I got the drop on them. Where there's two, there's more. Reload. That's my rule. If there's one or two, there's more. It's kind of fun, though. I kind of like this, just walking along the stream. I love water features. I love streams and lakes. I love to be in the water. I love to go swimming and boating and all that. Been back in the gym, by the way. Been swimming again. Been back in the gym, running and that kind of stuff. I've already lost 5 pounds. You can see it in my face, easy. You can see it in my face just from stopping soda alone. Stopping soda alone, you lose a few pounds. You start becoming a bit more active. You lose a few pounds. You know, I'm not trying to lose 55 pounds in a day. That's incredibly unhealthy to lose a lot of weight at the same time. You know, it took you a while to get the weight. You should spend the proper amount of time to let the weight come off naturally instead of unnaturally have that weight come off. I think you can really get super, super sick from doing that. Kind of fun. I don't think I've run across here and just looked along these water features for. Find some snaptails. I don't need snaptails right now, but you never know. Maybe I need those for antibiotics. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm finding them along here, and I'm now getting good idea of where some of these resources are. Very nice. Walking along there. Kismet above. Should be PG-13. I'll do some checking. I know some drop words at certain points. There you go. Ted Cruz? What's up, Al said? Oh, are you my chat monitor? Are you my new mod? People talking in chat all the time. You just weren't here. Literally like 1 minute before you came in the chat, people were chatting. And they've been chatting all night long for the last hour and 43 minutes. But thanks for coming in, being my chat monitor. Welcome. And no, I'm not Ted Cruz. By the way, Ted Cruz is a year younger than me. So he looks like me. So he owes me royalty. So there you go. I looked that up once. People come in all the time and do stuff like that for the last 4 years. It's very unoriginal, by the way. People have been in my stream coming in and say, Kismet, you look like Tony Hawk. Kismet, you're old. Kismet, you look like Saul from Breaking Bad. Well, hey, thanks for comparing to me one of the greatest skaters of all time. Thanks for comparing me to an amazing actor. I don't like to be compared to politicians. I don't know anything about that politician. I don't care. But we did look him up one day to see how old he was, and he's a year younger than me. So he looks like me. I don't look like him. So there you go. There you go. I was here first, so he can step off. But yeah, I got the Tony Hawk one all the time, which I think is funny. I think it's funny. Tony Hawk is actually a year older than me. So he's out still doing what he loves to do, and I'm going to continue to do what I love to do. If you like hanging out with a lot of awesome people, chilling out with some positive peeps, showing them some love, feel free to come in and say hi in the chat. We like to chill out here, play some Fallout, have a good time. Appreciate you being in the channel, bringing up my view count. Appreciate it. There we go. There you go. So a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We'll play a lot of Fallout up in here. We're going to play some Astroneer later. Apparently, we're going to play some Borderlands, too. So there we go. There we go. I always using fancy words in the chat. Look at that. Sometimes I play games and watch the stream. There you go, playing fire. I think that's pretty fun. I do the same thing. I'm typically, when I'm working, I'm just as much a watcher of Twitch as I am a streamer on Twitch. I will have streams going in the background, kind of like a podcast. So I'll be watching, some of my friends that I know, a bunch of streamer pals that I know that I've rated and they've gone on to be partnered as well as people that I've, my mods might have said, hey, you should check this person out. Maybe go and rate them later on, and I'll go check that out as well. And just listen in while I'm doing other stuff, either whether I'm, working on graphics, or I'll be doing, just even if I'm doing bills or something like that, real life stuff. I usually have Twitch running all the time in the background. Because it's like my TV or whatnot, running in the background. Now, sometimes I'll have someone stream up and I'll mute it so they'll be talking to me, because I have a little bit of a problem. Sometimes I go into someone's stream and I feel a little bad about it because, I used to be shy. I'm not that shy anymore, but I go in there and it becomes like the Kismet show. Oh, hey, Kismet's in the chat. Hey, Kismet, how you doing? Oh my gosh, everybody go see Kismet and all that. And I just want to do what you guys do sometimes, and a lot of people do that in my stream. They just lurk, right? You just, okay, drink from the bottom, guy. I was trying to get this. No, trying to get that snaptail. Okay. So I just want to lurk and hang out and do that stuff. I have a lot of lurkers in my channel as well. Lately, I've been featured a lot on the recommended page as well. So if you see suddenly, all of a sudden, there's 300-400 people on my channel, thank you to Twitch for that. Really greatly appreciate that. Got to meet a lot of amazing people at TwitchCon last year when I streamed live from the show. And they said, Kismet, we're going to feature you on the homepage 4 times. So I appreciate that, as well as they put me on the recommended tab. So it might be something that you enjoy my stream. I'm all about the positivity, showing people some love up in here, and to prove that it is possible to do whatever you want to do in life. I know, because 4 years ago, I was actually disabled. Couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything. Sleep apnea and vertigo. I've worked for some of the top companies in the world as a graphic designer, been very lucky. And some people are like, Kismet, you're bragging or whatever. You know what? I have zero ego. I don't care. I'm not here to impress you. I'm just here to do what I love to do. Hopefully it's contagious. You have a little bit of joy or positivity infected into your day. Injected or infected, either way, into your day, because you know what? There's always people trying to drag you down, right? There's always those people who come in, try to put their negativity on your shoulders. You know what I do? You know what? I'm high level in real life. I have real life accomplishments. I've been with my wife 26 years. I have 3 beautiful daughters as well. I've had expensive things and expensive suits and all that stuff. That stuff doesn't mean nothing. If you're bragging and telling people how, rich you are and all that stuff doesn't mean nothing. You know what means stuff? It's how you treat people. It's how you treat people in life. That's the only thing I judge people on. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you wear, clothes you wear. I don't care if you're tall or skinny or male or female or whatever. It's all about how you treat people. If you treat people with respect, cool. If you don't, boom, you're out of there. I don't mess around. Yaddy. Yep, on the homepage again. Speaking of, thank you so very much, Wrath the Wall, on the recommended tab again right now. Wrath the Wall just went and looked it up. Appreciate it. There we go. Huge lurker here, says Mad Cupcake. Love to leave streams up, why stuff's to play. Yeah, why not? I think it's really fun to do that. And a lot of people listen to my stream. Oh, that's a wild rage grade. We'll take that. Listen to my stream as like a podcast. They'll just tune it in and listen in. I know that my buddies over at Bearded Guys Gaming, Joe used to do that when he used to, before he stopped working, before he became a full-time streamer, he said he'd just listen into the stream while he was driving to work every day. And I consider that a huge compliment, right? I mean, I don't forget the people to get me where I was, right, to where I am today. All right, oh, there's some road in there. Let's go. Oh, we were going to go to the airport. That's right. Let's go to the airport real quick. I could have just ran to the airport from there. So yeah, that's the way I always think of it. I never forget the people that got me to where I am today. I'm a partner streamer right up there. People told me it was impossible. Kismet, there's no way you're going to do it. One, you got a ton of medical conditions. There's no way you're going to be able to stream. And that actually streaming, I count streaming as the thing that saved my life. Because I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't sit at the computer, even though I've been in the computer my whole entire life. I mean, for 30 years, I've been on the computer, or really longer now. How many years? Oh my God, it's like 32 years. 32 years since the 70s, since the 1970s. I've done it. People come in and say, Kismet, you're too old. Kismet this, Kismet that. It's too saturated or whatever. See, I'm like a freight train. I am relentless. I am absolutely relentless. I never give up. So my doctors told me basically lay down and die. There's nothing they can do about my sleep apnea and vertigo. And I told them to go screw themselves. I said, that's not the way I go out. I ain't going to end up in some bed where my wife has to take care of me for the rest of my life. I don't think so. I'm not going to go on disability and all of that. No, I don't think so. I'm going to go out and I'm going to find something else I love to do that I can do and do that every single day and just bring a little bit of joy and a little bit of help in the world, which I call the Kismet Love Train, where I go out and I help other streamers. And I've helped people go on to become partnered and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. Or do affiliate or just help them in other ways as well. That's what I do. I plan to do with the minutes that I have left in my life, right? Because you only get so many minutes, so make them good. Make them good. Do good things for other people. It always comes back to you. All right, Bloodleaf. I was coming here to the vendor, but really I was going over to the airport over here. There's like a little farm over here at this airport that you can kind of sneak in here. Let's go over this way. Turn my sound back on in case some action happens. Yeah, right over here. So they got a little soot flower back here. A little rhododendron going on. I remember this. I'm always kind of taking inventory. One of the few things that I can remember is land features, right? With my sleep apnea and vertigo, it does make it really tough, or mainly in my sleep apnea, it makes it really tough for me to remember stuff anymore, including like even putting sentences together and stuff like that. And that's something I'll have to live with. It'll never go away. When I go to sleep every night, I stop breathing. So every night I could not wake up tomorrow. And I don't care who you are. At that point in your life, you stop worrying about all the little petty stuff in life, right? Like trying to tear everybody down to make yourself feel better. It doesn't work. I can tell you. I did that when I was young. It doesn't work. It's a dead-end road. It just stains your soul. I know I'm getting deep today, right? Getting deep here in the channel. It just stains your soul. You don't realize it, but you will start feeling worse about yourself, and you'll constantly need that. You'll need that oh, I got to tear everybody else down to make myself feel better. I don't care what anybody says. I answer to no one. It took me a long time to figure that out. That you answer to no one. If a person doesn't care about you and they're tearing you down and they're being negative and they're trying to make you feel bad, you know what? They don't care about you. What do you care about what they have to say about you, right? Now, if they do care about you, then you want to take a little bit of that advice. But remember, you still answer to no one. You, if you're a good person and you like who you are, and you answer to yourself mostly. Thank you, Wrathwall, for the water there. Let's have a little purified water. You are the hardest person to please anyway. You know, when you make a mistake, who's the number one person that kicks you and says, hey, you made a mistake. Look at how you screwed up. Oh, my gosh. Who's the number one person who does that? You do, right? You're like, oh, gosh, man, I wish I hadn't done that. Oh, my God, that was so awkward. I was trying to be smooth operator and get this girl to date me or this guy to date me, and I did something goofy. I fell down. I spilled a drink on myself. I did something. I made a mistake. You know what I do now? I just embrace the awkward now. I embrace the awkward. Those moments, I embrace them. Because you know what? You only get one life and you only have so many minutes. So embrace when that happens. Laugh and say, you know what? Did you see what happened? Oh, my gosh. I just roll with it. Also, it's a lot of great entertainment here on the stream. So there we go. So we found a bunch of various stuff over here that we can use for crafting, which is great. I hear you over there. Don't worry. I'll come over and shoot you. But wait, you shooting me? Did you just shoot yourself? I think he just shot himself. That's pathetic, bro. I think he just killed himself. That's scary. I know it has a backfire in his weapon. All right, so I remember there was a bunch of stuff there. Let's see if we can make anything right here. Now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to do the Pioneer Scouts quest right now. Yeah, just embrace it. You know, when you make a mistake, embrace it. Just say, you know what? I made a mistake. My bad. You know how long it took me to learn that? I always was like, no, what? No, I don't know what to talk about. You know? Or I just wouldn't say anything, right? When you make a mistake, you just wouldn't say anything. One of the things that, you know, when I finally recognized that I actually like people more who admit their mistakes and learn from them than the people you don't. Put a 1 in the chat if you know those people who don't ever admit that they're wrong. And you know they're wrong, right? And they're wrong about little things too, dumb things, right? Like people you might know that lie about, like, hey, were you over here? And they say, no, I wasn't over there. You say, well, that's funny. I saw you over there, right? Why would you lie about something like that? I don't know. It's like something that's really dumb to lie about, right? I think all lies are dumb, really. But Because once you lie, then you got to lie over that lie and all that stuff. I don't do that. I just tell it to you guys straight. I tell it to you straight. I don't BS. I don't do any of that. I just tell it to you straight. I can't stand people who have to lie, do a dumb lie, and then cover that other lie with another lie. And you just know. And once you catch somebody as a liar, they're always a liar to you. Once you're a liar, you're always a liar. Once you're a thief, you're always a thief, right? That's the way it is. Sorry, people will just perceive you that way, right? And I don't give people that that opportunity, right? I don't leave money laying out on the table, you know, saying, oh, I want to see if I trust my friends. You know what? I just don't leave money laying out on the table. That's how you do, right? That's how you do. And you have the people around you that are going to support you, that respect you, that show you the love. Those are the kind of people I like to have around me, and that's the type of person I like to be to my peeps as well. That's why I raised funds to take my mods to TwitchCon, right? That's why I did those loot drops. Chewy came up with that idea, and I was like, oh, that's a cool idea. I'm sure I could get all that stuff done, and I could get my my cosplay done. And I got 6 months. That's a lot of time, right? Oh, man, I'm sure I'll get it all done in time. And no, that the person totally failed, and all that stuff failed. It wasn't my failure. It wasn't my thing. But I have to take the responsibility, even though it was the failure of other people, right? And that's what also someone who has matured does, right? I owe everybody those loot drops, and I will give you bonus stuff in those loot drops, and I will do it myself if it must be done, and I will get those to you. That's the way I am. I could take it like a personal thing, right? If I say so, I'm going to deliver on it. Now, you know, I only got so much time in the day, but I use a lot of that time to get those done. Now, I could have just took the stuff, put it in a bag, and sent it out. That's one way of doing it, but I promised certain stuff, and that certain stuff was not delivered on by a whole bunch of people. But I believe in delivering on what you say. So there you go. Oh my God, my old boss threw me under the bus multiple times, kept saying it was my fault for stuff being behind. Oh, don't you hate that? That's why I was always the boss. Because I don't like to fool around like that, right? I don't like to fool around. I'll help people out, but if you make a mistake, I expect you to own up to the mistake. And if I make a mistake, I will own up to the mistake. The second somebody says, oh, well, you know what? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't make no mistakes or nothing like that. Then you know that person is untrustable. They lose their trust. And really, life is all about trust. Oh, man, we're getting up on the horse today, aren't we? We're getting up on the high horse today. Night, Raz. Nice. I almost called you Rip. Night, Rip. Night, Raz. Yeah, so the most important thing with any relationship is trust. That the person can trust you. I trust my wife unconditionally. I know that she's always got my back. I've always got her back. She trusts me because she knows I'm not going to go out with anybody else because I don't even care about anybody else. There's my wife and there's everybody else in the world. She knows I'm not going to go and steal and be dishonest and everything. I tell my wife everything. If she tells me everything, I tell her everything. Some people keep secrets from each other. I think that's a huge mistake. I think at any time that you do something that degrades your trust with your significant other, you always should be watching for those red flags, by the way, everybody. Where your my girlfriend or boyfriend starts being sketchy, right? They start, you know, some things don't feel right to you. Your instincts are telling you there's something weird going on there, right? Always be watching out for that. I had a few past girlfriends that were kind of sketchy like that. They were crazy. But you know, when you're young, the crazy ones are the best. You know, you ladies know what I'm talking about, right? The crazy ones are the best when you're young. But when you get older, you know, you're over that. You're like, okay, that's enough of those crazy up and down, you know, turmoil relationships. You just want to have somebody that you love and that loves you back, right? And it's got to be an equal trust. It's got to be an equal thing there. And that's not an easy thing to find. People are going to tell you, you know, stuff is easy. It's easy to lose weight. It's easy to find somebody to love. It's easy to find your significant other and all of that. They are full of it. It is not easy. Life is not an easy gig to do. Life is stacked against you. I'm going to tell it to you real, everybody. I'm going to tell it to you. I don't subscribe to any of that. It is not easy. It is difficult. It requires self-discipline. It requires the ability to find somebody who is very on the same wavelength as you. And as you grow older, by the way, you know, you might be on the same road today, but as you grow older, that's why people get divorced, because they start going in different directions, right? And then people are like, well, this person isn't the person I thought they were, and whatever. So you gotta watch out when you're diverging from each other, right? Me and my wife have always been in the same direction, right? Because we're always communicating. What do you want? What do you want to do? What do we want to do next, right? What are we going to do here? What are we going to do there? that kind of thing. That communication is important all the time. Like I'm always, every day, I'm like, okay, what are we doing with the kids? What are we doing this weekend? What do we got going here? What are we going to do for fun? Are we going to go out to eat? Are we going to do whatever? And then I ask her what she wants to eat and that kind of stuff. And she's just like cussing out that wash machine for weeks. And it's actually been months, but the last couple of weeks, she's just been cussing out that thing. And I said, you know what? Mother's Day coming up. We're going to do something nice because my kids help out on Mother's Day. That's our tradition, is that my kids do everything that my wife usually does. Uh-oh, look out. A little bit of action there. My kids do normally what my wife does, and that's, do the laundry and help out with the dishes and all that stuff. Though they're getting older now, so they should be doing that anyway. But that's something special we do. Basically give her the day off, right? And then I'm like, okay, that's it. We're gonna barrel down and stop buying used wash machines, which is typically what we do. But we had that wash machine like 10 years, so it lasts a long time. And I'm gonna get her something that will make her happy, that she won't have to worry about it all the time. So I bought her a brand new wash machine. I actually still got the manual right over here. A beautiful LG, and it works fantastically. Right here. LG. Operating manual washing machine. There we go. Right over there. I've been reading the manual. Trying to figure out. I'm the worst at doing laundry. By the way, guys, if you want to get out of laundry, just shrink your wife's stuff one time, and then you're banned from doing laundry. I didn't do it on purpose. It was a mistake. But, yeah, I have done that by mistake. I put it on the wrong thing. I put it on warm. I put it on hot instead of cold. I forgot to turn it to cold. Guess what happens to clothes that you wash in hot? Whoop! They shrink. They shrink. So I was banned from doing laundry. But I have done lots of laundry in the past. But, I don't know, for the last 20 years or so. Maybe 15 years. 15 years, I don't do laundry. That's one thing I don't do. But I do help with the kids. I do pick them up in the afternoon. I go and I help them with their homework. I do take them to different events, and so does my wife. We kind of share that burden, right? Because you don't want to be able to carry... You don't want your wife or significant other, your man or woman, to carry the full burden of everything. The whole point of being together is that you share that burden together. And if you find that, you can find that closeness, that magic with somebody. I mean, especially if you like me and my wife, like lightning, bro. Like lightning. Still love her this day. Still beautiful. Love her even more because she doesn't age. She literally doesn't age. She still looks like she did when she's 25. Me, I age a lot. I look good because I have good lighting now. But, yeah, I am way older. She refuses to get older, which is fine by me. There we go. Has it filled the content gap? Yes, it has. It actually put a lot of content in. Right now, we're doing a bunch of stuff. I'm really actually just kind of shooting a breeze right now. But they've added a lot of cool things in here, challenges with these scouts. And you can earn all sorts of badges and rewards and all sorts of cool stuff. They put in legendary vendors. They put in larger storage, 800 storage. They put in, they fixed a crazy ton of bugs. Just a gigantic list of bugs they fixed. As well as fine-tuned the game, came out with a new survival mode. Oh, man, I go on and on and on. Man, they've really been kicking butt, right? They've been kicking butt. They've been doing a whole bunch of new features and whatnot. If you like some true PvP, I call the PvP in the normal mode or the released mode of 76 like kind of truncated PvP, right? Like you're playing like World of Warcraft or something like that. There's PvP and there's non-PvP. And that's the way I like my PvP to be. Either you're all in or you're not in at all. Not this kind of half-assed PvP. I don't think they should have put PvP in the normal adventure mode. I think they should have came out with adventure mode and then added PvP later. Because I would say 90%, I mean, I'm a huge person into Fallout, and I'm pretty deep into the Fallout community. I know a lot of the people who play Fallout here on the stream and the people who play it off stream as well. And I would say 90% of the people don't want to do PvP. I say most of them do not. Because was there any PvP in the previous Fallouts? No. They want to have that experience, but they want to have the Fallout experience with that deep RPG of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Really fantastic storylines in there. Of course, Fallout 1 has an amazing storyline as well. And then they want the kind of modern engine. They want the modern kind of arcadey style. Would have been great if they have updated the engine as well. But hey, you know what? We wouldn't have had Fallout for another 2 years, so I'll take it. I'll take it. And you can play. It's basically Fallout 4 with friends. That's what Fallout 76 is. I like the lore. I like the storylines. I like some of the stuff. Some of the quest lines need a bit better, what I call breadcrumbs, because I don't know what the heck to do. I don't know where to go and what to do on some of these quests, which is a bummer, right? It's a bummer. But once you figure out that these quests are here in this cool... I like this thing, though. I like this daily thing. They did a good job on this. Also, they added the ability to rename, not only using the workbenches, but also directly in the Pip-Boy, so you can rename your stuff, get bigger storage, 2 to 3 times the size of your base now, of your camp. Man, I just go on and on. I mean, the list is literally in the hundreds and hundreds of things they've added into the game, which is what they should do. And what they should do is they should come out and say, I made a mistake. That was something we were just talking about earlier. We made a mistake. It wasn't up to our standards. We're going to go and we're going to make it awesome. And that's what they did. And this is how you know. Because you can go the other route with the people who do the loot boxes. I'm not going to mention that company's name. They can say, what are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with loot boxes. There's nothing wrong with our game. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no problems with our game. Or you can do it the real way. Like the No Man's Sky way. Like the Sea of Thieves way. Or the Bethesda Fallout 76 way. And say, you know what? Our bad. We're going to work on it. Boom. We're going to give you a whole bunch of new content for free. We're going to go in, we're going to fix those bugs. We're going to add more new content. We're going to increase the storage size. We're going to fix all that stuff and add new content and make it better. That I respect. That is a respectful company. That's a game developer that I will back. So there. That's my take on that. I have a little bit of passion about that, as you can see. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff. What was I making? Healing salves. That's what I was making. Man, did I get distracted on that one. We made him. We made him. All right, cool. I was double checking that it showed up. Bam, there we go. All right, world. And I was seeing if it kicked in. That's right. We're doing the medic badge right now. I was going to do them in order, but I'll just do them how I feel now. So yeah, healing salve we got. All right, so we're trying to do disease cure. That's the next one. Let's see if we got any of those ingredients. I love this red stove. It's cool. Disease cure. We need more fire caps. Now, we found some fire caps running along here. We're right up here, I think we were. You know what? Let's run up along this one here. Let's go to the water treatment and run along that edge. I find running along water is great for blood leaf and then other random stuff as well. Look at that one over there. My crew is so awesome. I love running with my crew. Now, sometimes I do lone wandering like I'm doing tonight, and sometimes I run with my crew. That's a great thing about 76 that I really like is the fact that you can play it solo, which I'm doing right now. I'm doing a lot of solo stuff. Or you can run around, you can run with the team. Or you can find great people and just run with them. Now, I play on all 3 platforms, by the way. Also, playing on PC right now, but I play a bit on, I dabble in PS4 and Xbox as well. There we go. So there you go, Ben Morkel. There's my take on it. Guffaw says, I applaud your positive attitude and your charm. You, my good sir, have just earned a follow. Well, thank you, Guffaw. Thank you so much for that follow. Appreciate that, love. Thank you for dropping the Dragon Hammer. Also to Pioneer and Colt870. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. That's what they call me, everybody. They call me Kismet. The Wasteland Tycoon, because I do play a lot of Fallout. In Fallout 4, I basically, by level 5, I'll make 5,000 caps every couple days. You're like, Kismet, you're using mods. You're cheating. You're using DLC. Nope. I can do it in the vanilla version with no mods, no DLC. I can do it on PS4 and Xbox, and so can you. You can be a Wasteland Tycoon just like me. Following some of those Kismet tips. I have them up on YouTube as well as I talk about them here on chat. I do use a lot of purified water to make a lot of cash that way. Because if I was really there, and that's how I like to play games. I don't look them up on wikis or any of that stuff. I like to drop in the game and not know diddly squat. And then think, okay, if I was really there, what would I do? I'd corner the market on food and water. That's the first thing I would do. Of course, I'd get weapons and ammo and that kind of stuff first to survive. But I would corner the market. I would get like-minded people, like settlers, like from Fallout 4, to get together. And then I would create a gigantic monopoly on food and water, and everybody'd have to come to me. Everybody have to come to the Wasteland Tycoon if they wanted that. Which I think is pretty fun. Pretty fun. That's my style of playing. Finding the techniques that allow you to, make tons of caps, and basically win the hearts and minds of the Wasteland. Just like they always say in the tagline, right? To rebuild the Wasteland, to help people along the way, take out the bad guys and help the good guys. That's what I like to do. It's a lot of fun. We do a lot of that up in here. So right now, though, we're trying to learn to be a medic. We're looking for some fire caps. But, you know, if we find some other stuff along the way here. Now, normally I don't collect this blood leaf and all of this because it does spoil some of this stuff. Some of the food spoils when you make that. Things like razor grain and stuff like that will spoil. But, you know, we're just running along here. When we see some stuff, we're going to grab it. Now, normally you use that for antibiotics, but I don't have the... Oh, hello. Hello. Like a canoe right there. Hey, well, you know what? You want to give me free stuff, I'll take it. Fishing rod. Right here, aluminum bucket. Now, I'm a super looter. I loot everything. I loot it all because, you know what? Oh, I'm over encumbered. Oh, what do we got? Wouldn't that be wild if that actually was an antibiotic recipe right there? That would have been wild. So, yeah, I loot everything. Oh, I turned my sound off. My bad. Turn it back on. Sorry about that, everybody. I turn my sound off when I'm at the vendors. The vendors still yap a bit too much for me, I think. There you go. So I just try to bring, you know, a little bit of joy and positivity in people's day. Again, if somebody who's 45 can start over again and get to do what they love to do with really bad medical conditions that will never go away, and basically get back to a point where they can get up every day, they can drive, they can hang out with their kids and their wife, from being basically for a year and a half disabled into bed, which really sucks. But you got to have something in your life, right? Just like when people retire, right? Did you know that on average, when people retire, they usually live about another 2 years when people retire? That's why I'm never retired. I'm never retired. This is going to be me. I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, high score. That's what I plan to do my last bit of stuff right there. Rock that high score and then go out in style. Go out in style. Probably playing Fallout 157. There you go. I saw a funny post, by the way, the other day about Fallout 76. Someone said, oh, look at this cool little place here. What's this? Oh, that's the Horizon's Rest area there. They said they were complaining about Fallout 76. And they were saying, well, that's what happens when you skip 71 versions, right? Instead of going to Fallout 5, they went to Fallout 76. But they did say, though, it's not like it should be a surprise. I don't know why it's such a surprise to everybody. Hey, bro, I'm walking here. Hey. Whoa, what a shot. I had low chance of hitting that one, too. I'm coming for you, bro.
No.
Bob and weave, bob and weave. Now watch this. You bring them to you. NPCs are stupid. They dumb. Called battle tactics right there. I'll stand out in the open and get shot. Give me a rat away while I'm waiting. Need some water? I've just been water here while I'm at it too. Walking around with so much purified water, that's my problem. Oh, hold on. We're gonna get this guy with we're gonna get him with a crossbow. Let's get this guy first. Oh, really? Kismet, why are you using a crossbow? This is part of these quests. Archer quest. Oh, screw this. Oh, no. Hold on. We'll get him with the perfect storm. We're going to set him on fire. Take that, sucker! Hey! I'm walking here! Bunch of crazy scorched. Give me that loot. Kismet, you're overburdened. That's going to stop me from getting loot. Where are you at? I see you. Oh, there you are, too. All right, that's it. Everybody got to die now. Burn, baby, burn. Everybody else want some? Come on. Want some of this? What you got? I see you over there faking it. Who else wants some of this? I'm not even gonna loot you. That's how I show disrespect to peeps. I don't even loot them. That's what you get for being crazy. Let's go in here and I think there'd be a workbench in here. Oh yeah, right here. There we go. Let's scrap some items to reduce our weight. Let's go ahead and scrap some of these weapons. Again, notice I've got Z on my weapons. Makes it easy because it puts it at the bottom. What the heck's going on there? It's not scrapping. There we go. Oh, not my crossbow. There goes my beer hat. Armor chassis. Oh, I had that power armor chassis on me still, too. Alright. I hear you somewhere. He's in here for sure. Oh, pick lock. I wonder if this is part of one of those things. One of those Pioneer Scout things. I heard you. Really great sound in this game, too. Another thing I really like about 76. Fantastic sound, even with my marginal headphones here from my iPhone. I actually have a really nice set of Razer Kakaras, my wife stole. I won them from Swifty, the streamer Swifty, and she saw them. She's like, "Oh, thanks." She snags a lot of my stuff. She snags my my purple Twitch jacket. She snags a lot of my stuff I used to get from Apple. I used to get tons of sweet Apple swag, like I get free T-shirts and all sorts of stuff, even Apple blankets and things like that. Really cool stuff. You know, shirts when Surrey first came out. You know, it has like what Surrey says, you know, stuff like that as well. She snagged all of that. But you know what? She's a sweetheart, so she deserves it. There you go. There you go. Oh, hello! Oh my gosh, I mowed those dudes down. Oh man, I lit those dudes up. This dude's got mowed down. Too much free loot in there. Gotta get it all. I really like that weapon, by the way. That's called, Psycho. Death from above, look out!
Attention, citizens.
I got it. Where are they aiming it? Scorch Queen? Yeah.
Please
this is Scorch Queen down here.
At your earliest convenience.
Let's go watch the drop. How much time we got?
Thank you for your cooperation.
2:44. All right. I realized that you can actually watch the nuke drop. If you pop down here to Watoga Station, you can watch it drop in that blast zone. I don't think I've ever tried to go in there and tried to kill that Scorch Queen yet. I am fairly high level. I would imagine I'm going to need a lot more ammo than what I've got. I'm probably going to need hundreds and hundreds of ammo to get that going on. I'm sure. You know, Kismet, you never shot a nuke. You never, why you're not level 497 and so forth. I don't rush my games. That's part of the fun of a game, I find, is the journey along the way. So I don't rush it. There we go. No longer overburdened. Very nice. Ooh, what's this going on over here? Huh. Some terminals. Some terminal action. Moving democracy into the 21st century. So yeah, this is one of the main storylines, by the way. That in the wasteland they started, or here in West Virginia, they started replacing everybody with robots. And everything with robots, which is kind of interesting. Interesting story point. Also in Fallout 76, it explains how caps started to be circulated as money. I'm not going to tell you where or how. You have to go find it. That's part of the fun of the game, is finding out that awesome lore. So yeah, not seeing any fire caps here. Maybe we should try. Kind of feel like we're going to cliff watch here. I don't know. I'm telling my instinct telling me over there. We're gonna go just a little bit longer, and then we're gonna play some Master in here. What's up, Solid M Sox? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all being here, by the way. Appreciate y'all being here in the chat. How you guys been doing? Let me know in the chat. I always like to talk with people. By the way, if you're new to my stream, my name is Kismet. I'm Variety Streamer here on Twitch. If you do want to talk to me, it's pretty easy. All you need to do. Oh look. Now, here's the thing. That guy's fighting that guy, and somebody shot from up here. Oh, he shot from over there. So I want to get the guy who's not on me. Dodge that. Oh, don't reload, bro. Don't reload when Kismet's on you. That's a bad idea. This one doesn't run out of ammo. Boom! Boom! You gone, bro. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Holy moly, look at all that stuff. What the heck are you doing up there? Now, supposedly you're supposed to shoot this thing down. Let's try it. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, don't shoot me. What's shooting me? Is that shooting me? No, this guy's shooting me. Oh my god, a bunch of Yao guys up here. Let's try it. Oh my gosh, that's gonna take forever. This is cool. Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah, he's firing at me! Oh, we missed the nuke. Oh, well. Oh, Yahtzee! That's my first one I've blown up of those. Oh, God. Legendary Yao Guai over there. Try to get the cargo bot. Getting shot by something. Feel like I'm gonna be shooting these and these Yao Guai are gonna come down and get me. Why would there be 3 of these? I don't get it. Almost, almost. Yep. What did I say? Here's a stem pack. What are my stem packs? Jeez, I didn't even have them on there. All right. Yeah, I don't have enough ammo to take this one out. Hey, look how much ammo you waste in this game, and it just costs an absolute fortune to make ammo. I feel like that legendary dude is going to be back to get me again. Yep, there he is. Run! Can't run. Barely takes any damage with that one. Let's try the Gasma core. Let's try this one. Nope, no ammo. Bow and arrow. It's actually working. That'd be funny if I took it out with a bow and arrow. God, that's gonna take a long time. Alright, let's see what other weapons I've got. Grenade rifle. that worked. This is tough. This is the first time I've even tried to take these out. I took 2 out of 3 out, but I ran out of ammo. Which happens a lot. The gun is really hard to use. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Alright. Let's see. Plasma pistol? Let's try that. Oh, that works really good. Very nice. Just using random weapons that I'm finding. Out of ammo on that one. Let's see what else we got. Pipe revolver. Now, I've got a little thing when I'm crouched, I go stealth, so that's why that legendary ran off. It's not trying to eat my face right now. Jeez. Where'd he go? Over there. One thing about this stealth, though, it does make it a little hard to shoot. Because your crosshairs go away. I think you should still have your crosshairs in stealth. That's just me. Yeah, sometimes you're not even doing any damage. See, that part bugs me a little. Barely doing any damage. Yeah. Not enough ammo. Oh, well, we can go with the Gatling Plasma or Gatling Laser. Let's go see if we go with the Gatling Laser. I'm gonna stand up because I can't see a dang thing. I'm getting a little bit. Ah, that's hard to hit with a Gatling laser. Getting a few hits in there. Trying to lead it. We just don't have enough ammo to kill these things. Again, should have probably tried to kill this first. I have a 225 bullets and it's barely taking any damage. Not waste our bullets. Try to use VATS next time it comes by. Oh, I can VATS it. Oh, dang, it's literally straight up and down. This is the furthest I've ever gotten one of these before. Minimal efficiency coming in with the raid. Thanks so much for the love. We're sitting here trying to blow this thing up. Getting very focused. Hey, Cal, what's up? My first thing I'm trying to blow up here. I've literally used all my ammo on it. I'm just about out. Oh, I think we might got it. Oh, 10 bullets left. Yahtzee! Where's my loot? Over here. Ah, we did it, everybody. Cool. Well, that was fun. Get out of there. Steal from. Requires 0 skill. Well, hey, there we go.
Unauthorized access of secure transport container. Starting self-destruct countdown under dropkick protocol. Detonation in 5 minutes, unless valid cancellation code received.
Cool. Got me a nuclear code from that. Okay, with the beeping. You've been beeping this whole time. Stop. Oh, my gosh. With the beeping. Stop the beeping. Look at this. And we found a fusion core, too. Sweet. Oh, don't want to get the... Ah, what the heck. Let's just get it. What the heck? We'll get this, too. Now we'll just leave it. All right, cool. We did it. Our first... we took down 3 helicopters, and we took down that. And we found a fusion core. So, very cool. Another fusion core spot. Where's our fusion core spot? Up here at Cliffwatch. Very nice. Let's get our shotty out. Now, I find the shotgun to be very ineffective to anything that's far away. Even though you can set it up to where it's more like a sniper rifle, like the combat shotgun or the sniper shotgun in Fallout 4, I find it's very highly ineffective, even if you have the perks. Like I have the perks over here, like shotgunner and all of that, which helps with the shotgun. But even then, it doesn't do good. But it does good close up, or semi-close up, kind of close to medium distance. Look at all this loot in here. Sweet. I can't remember the last time I was here. This does look familiar, though. Look at all this loot just laying around. I mean, we're going to be overburdened. Might as well be overburdened, right? You're going to be a little overburdened. Might as well be a lot overburdened. There we go. Give me a lot of that. Now, if you turn in my stream and I'm not overburdened and I'm not collecting loot, I could have been replaced with a synth. I'm just throwing it out there. That's a great way to do it. Hype! You're welcome. Well, how you been doing, Minimal Fish? See, what were you playing? You're playing some Risk of Rain. Oh, very cool. Did you have a fun stream? Thanks so much for bringing your community into mine. My name is Kismet. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. They call me the Wasteland Tycoon. That's right. I play a lot of Fallout. I do make a crazy ton of cash here in Fallout. Sometimes I make millions, billions, even trillions of caps. No cheating, no shortcutting. Play the old school way where you go through. You don't look it up on wikis or anything like that. You play like you're actually there. I do love doing that. I've been playing games for a very, very long time. Been a streamer about 4 years. Professionally, well, professionally with quotes there. I am a partner streamer as well. I do play a lot of Fallout. I also play other games too, like space games, RPG games. Sometimes we play sports games. Wide variety of games. Sometimes they're sponsored, sometimes they're not sponsored here on the stream. I do like to play a whole bunch of different games. I don't like to limit myself to just one type of game, but I'm going to admit that I do love me some Fallout. I'm going to tell you, it's my favorite series of all time. I do love me some Fallout, and I especially love that when people come in and they show my stream some love, and they come in with their favorite streamer.
In progress.
So I appreciate that.
In 2 minutes, unless valid cancellation code received.
2 minutes, all right. So very cool. I guess you got to grab that nuclear card, probably for, oh, wait. Is that how you get into the silos? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I have not launched a nuke at all. I'm not even into that stage. Look at all the stuff I haven't even explored yet. There's a whole bunch of stuff I haven't even explored yet in the game. This is my primary character. I'm in no hurry. I knew it was going to have issues on launch, as all online games do. So I don't rush to the end. A lot of people, they play games like they're consuming a sandwich. They just want to, get through it as fast as possible. Right? I find it's more fun if you take the journey and you don't rush. You go from one thing to the next thing, So, I'm looking for, let's see, where is that site alpha? Where's Bravo? Where the heck is my site alpha? Man, normally I would know the map backwards and forward by now, but for some reason, probably because of my vertigo and sleep apnea, there it is. I have trouble remembering where stuff is on the map. Oh, I'm over encumbered. I forgot. Yeah, I got it. The sunlight coming in. I'm kind of tempted to see what happens if this actually does explode or not. I need a workbench.
Self-destruct in 40 seconds.
40 seconds. You know what? It just dawned on me. That might be a humongous explosion.
Warning. Self-destruct in 20 seconds.
Let's see what happens. I want to see what happens now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's cool. It really does blow up. Wow, it hit me way back here. Wow, that's cool. You know what's funny? Outside right now, there's a gigantic storm I can hear outside. See, I didn't know it did that. That's cool. I love learning new stuff. See, I love to discover stuff that way, right? The old school way, where you learn it in-game. That's the style I like to play. Now, again, in Fallout 4, I have over 2,500 hours live here on stream, played through 6 times. I had lots of fun doing that, and I would get to a point where I'd literally make 100,000 caps every few days in game, because I play my settlements like they're businesses, right? And I make tons and tons of cash doing that. I typically play in the style of the Wasteland Tycoon, where you have very high charisma, so you can convince people to do whatever you want to do. You can, of course, have better trade rates and buy stuff for less, and so on, and pretty fun. There we go. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Yeah, why are you playing this crap game? Because I enjoy it. Are you the boss of me? Nope. I only play games that I enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, I would suggest not going in people's chat and trying to tell them that you don't like it in that way. You're welcome to come in and say, Kismet, I don't like this game because of this. I sure wish they would do this to make it better, right? That's some constructive feedback. If you just want to come in and just crap on the game, I don't care. I don't care. My mods will they'll just first time you out and then eventually they'll ban you. It's because I don't mess around. I find the only type of criticism that's great is the kind that leads to improvements, right? Where if you go in and you say, you know what, Kismet, I don't like the fact that there's no companions in the game, right? And if they say they opened up a new vault, and then you go to that new vault and you pick your companion, and you can take a companion and go with you, right? That'd be great. Like, great example, a problem with the storage and... Oh, whoa! Hold on! Get ganked! Wow! Holy mackerel! Well, this gives us a moment to talk. Those were those Yao guys from before. I forgot they were up there. Woo, baby, out of nowhere. Let's see some rips in the chat, everybody. See, I don't mind dying. I think it's funny every time it happens. Because that's how it usually happens, out of nowhere. I rarely ever die. But when it does happen, that's awesome. They just come out of nowhere. Because you got to, embrace it. So again, I prefer feedback that's more along the lines of, like the storage in Fallout 76 is very limited. So they did increase it to 600, then increase it to 800. But I think they could use the bulk system to fix that problem. Right? So not only do I say, oh, here's the problem, we don't have enough room in our storage, but if they allowed you to use the bulk system and say you had 100 aluminum. So you go in and you go ahead and put that's a weird one. That's a weird one to put in chat. So you put in, hey, if you use the bulk system, you got 100 aluminum, and you go in and you put that thing down, right? You go in and you say, okay, I bulked 100. Now 100 went to 50% of its weight, right? So now you're using an in-game mechanic that reduces it. By the way, did you know in Fallout 4 the shipments weighed nothing? So you could have, 100 resources that weighed nothing. So you could also do that. You could make it where you just make it into shipments, and then all of a sudden, bam, you go ahead and you get those, you get that benefit by using the bulk system. Now, say you had 1,000 of something, right? Like 1,000 steel. And you went in, you bulked that. That could go down to 25%, right? Thank you, Liesel, for that awesome Prime sub love. 4 months in a row. Let's show him some love. And again, thank you so much to Minimal Efficiency also for the host and raid. Appreciate that big time. Sorry you missed out. I'm sure somebody clipped it. It was awesome. They came out of nowhere, bro. They came out of nowhere. Now, the only drawback of 76 when you die... Oh! Coming in again. Always fun to watch. Well, thank you, thank you. When you die, no big deal. There's Nushki in her Nuka Girl outfit. Pretty awesome. When you die, you just drop your stuff, but you don't drop your weapons or anything like that. It's not like you have a penalty or anything. You just drop your stuff, and then you can always run back and pick it up again. No big deal. you drop the junk that you picked up, right? All those resources and whatnot. And even without all that junk, look, even without the junk, I'm overburdened. So we'll run back through here in our same direction. And we'll see if we can maybe be ready for these Yao Guais this time. Man, they came out of nowhere. See, that's what happens when I talk to you guys in chat. I die. Be chatting, well, I'm not paying attention to talk to you guys in chat. I get ganked. That was awesome ganking, though, man. That was a good team effort. I give them points for the team effort. All right, maybe we should take some precautions. Hold on. Let's take some precautions. Give ourselves a little bit of extra something. That's why we'll have some action points if they do come after us again. There we go. So then again, thanks so much for the love. You missed out, was AFK. Oh man, that's a bummer. Oh, some blackberries there. All right, so let's get our weapon out. Sure, we got it loaded. Go to that first person. Oh yeah, they're still up there. Oh, a whole bunch of stuff. Let's get all that. All right, little suckers. Again, I don't have much ammo. Other than my shotgun ammo. Use it on those things. But that's okay. Come on, little buddies. Oh, that's where that legendary went to. Get the easy one first. Ouchie. Now, one of the things that I don't like about Fallout 76 is that part right there. When they hit you and you get stunned. Every mob does that. Every mob who hits you stuns you. And then you can't move forward. You can't run away from them. It's not usually like that in other games. In other games, you can still move and get away. You're not kind of stun locked. It reminds me very much of WoW. Right when people would stun lock you into place. Turn this down just a little bit. They would stun lock you into place, and then you'd be screwed because you couldn't go anywhere, you couldn't move. See, you thought I was easy. I was easy when I wasn't watching, but when I'm watching, you're mine. Now you're easy for me. Come on, brah. Where's my food? Right in the middle of battle, I'm gonna have me some cakes. Where'd you go, Mr. Legendary? I turned down too much. He's just waiting for me to get... like I'm good, and then he's gonna show up again. Oh, there he is. Here he comes. Now again, you see what I was doing? I was doing a lot of juking, right? Back and forth, left and right, up and down. Moving around. Don't stand still when you got a big old bear on you. Ouchie. Wow, I just healed. What the heck? He's stuck. See, now I'm behind this thing so I can jump around it. I think he's stuck. I hate it when they get stuck. Oh, well. Whew. I don't write the game, I just play it. Alright. Whew. Whew, some more stuff for the legendary vendor. Awesome. Alright. Paid him back right there. Got him. Got him. There you go. That's when VATS is just not as useful anymore. Yeah, you got to be able to get into VATS and then back out of VATS real quick. So you got to hit Q and then Q again. You can't get stuck in VATS. And then, of course, you can't do some of your functions when you're in VATS. So watch out for that. I forgot I was even walking this way. Why am I walking this way in the first place? Oh, I came here looking for flowers. Fire caps. That's what I was looking for. See, I also could have just said later bears and jumped off the side. But you know what? They were up here. Let's go see what they had up here. What are you doing up here? Oh, blackberries. Again, my power armor also helped me there, too, because I did take a few big hits there. And I was using up those stem packs. Well, I brought them. Where's this at? Kind of midway through those mountains. So if I'm looking for a legendary bear in the future, I don't really see anything up here. They were just chilling out by here. See something over this way. Look at this. Beautiful. So much more lush than Fallout 4. The density of all of the foliage and the rocks and all of that are really on a whole nother level versus that Fallout 4. So I give them huge credit for that. I love the sun rays too when the sun rays are coming down. Very awesome. Now I have a 1080 card too, so that helps a lot. AAA, AI, yeah, sometimes they have a little problem with AI. Now you can sit and just get on the hate train, and some people do. Some people are like, I'm going to get on the hate train. If everybody else doesn't like it, I'm going to get on that hate train, and I'm going to just go ahead and complain about it and whatnot. I never do that. That's a waste of my time. Because I can like whatever I like, right? You don't have to be the same as everybody else. Well, everybody else doesn't like it. Oh, that means that I can't like it. I can't be different from everybody else. You can be whatever you want. And if you don't like it, hey, more power to you too. You don't have to like it. It's your game. You can like it or dislike it. I'm not telling you what you have to do, but I'm saying that there's a better way than to just get on there and whine like a little baby and say, this is what's wrong and this is what's wrong. Here's what you do. You go and you say, look, this is what I see is wrong and this is what I see how to fix it. And that's what people have been doing, and that's why they've been doing this. Bam! Right here. That's why they've been doing that, because they listen to feedback. So much love to them. And it's much better than the game that launched. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, if you come to me and say, Kismet, is it better than Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3? I would say no. Not story-wise. Absolutely not story-wise. The storyline there is very, very, very well done. As well as Fallout 1 is an incredibly great story as well. Fallout 4, decent story. I love the settlements and I love the building in Fallout 4. Some people don't. That's okay. That's something I love to do. I'm a big builder. I like to build. Wow, look at this. Look at this crest right here. See, you have a lot of these moments, by the way, in this game, where you come up and you're up real high and you see all the kind of, see all the sprawling areas, right? Like, ooh, what's down there? What's over there? What's down in that thing? And what's over there? What's on top of that? What's that tower over there? What's that thing? That's what I'm thinking when I'm looking at that. I'm like, oh, let's go over there. Let's go find that thing. There's just only so much time in the day. Only much time in the game. So again, I don't get on that. I don't get on the hate train. I don't bother. I just play games that I like to play. I mean, if I didn't like the game, I wouldn't be playing it on stream. That's for sure. That's the way I am. And I'm a huge fan of Fallout, the entire Fallout line. I like the game for lore. I like the perk system. I love the sounds. The graphics are way better. And I do love the multiplayer. As well as lone wandering, too, which is what I'm doing right now, right? You can play the game totally solo as well. But you can play it either way, or a mixture of both, which is what I typically do. And I do love to jump off of stuff. Whee! Bam! Nailed it. All right, I saw some flowers down here. Let's get them. See some soot. Right there. Not the flowers I'm looking for. I'm looking for some fire caps, but we'll wander around here. Now, we're just looking for some flowers, because, that's what you love to do in games, right? Just go around picking pretty flowers. But we're doing the different Pioneer stuff that they brought in, which I really like. I think that the Pioneer content is very, very well done. I think they need a little bit more breadcrumbs between the content, though, if I give them any feedback. But I do enjoy it. It is really well done. It is a great idea to add to the game. Basically, you go in. Let me go in here and get to it. There we go. You go into your map. You go into your challenges, into your world. And then you have a whole bunch of these like achievements to go through and do to earn different badges. And then you get also cool gear and all that kind of stuff. Like in here, we know we need to hack some terminals. We need to go in and we need to acquire a Mothman wing and all this kind of fun stuff, which takes you all over the world and gives you fun stuff to do along the way. Which is what we're doing right now. We're looking for some fire caps. Now, I don't remember where the heck these fire caps are. I run into them all the time when I'm not looking for them, right? Because that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Now, patch 8 and patch 9, I would say, are among my favorite patches so far. They did add a lot of great content, including ability to rename, increase your storage, increase your ability to build your camp, add a lot of content and stuff in there and stuff to do, as well as different events and stuff like that. So I give them big props for that, for not just saying, what are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with our game, right? To buckle down. That's what you got to do, right? You got to buckle down when you make a mistake or when it's not up to snuff. You buckle down and you go in and you say, you know what, we're going to make it right. And that's what they've been doing. So I give them credit for that. I give them credit. Oh, I'm hitting the thing there. Look, what's hitting me? I hear some more of them in there. So I give people credit for that when they buckle down and make it happen, right? They don't just pretend like there's nothing wrong. There's nothing worse than people that pretend like nothing wrong. I've literally hired hundreds of people over my career as a graphic designer, and for different reasons, for different ways, for different teams, to work on different projects. And I've worked with some of the top people in the world, all around the world. And there's nothing worse than someone who just constantly give excuses as to why it's not working or why it's not happening, right? They make a mistake and keep doing that. If they make a mistake and they come to me and say, you know what, Kismet, I made a mistake. Here's how I'm going to fix it. I'm like, cool, go for it. If they come to me and give me tons of excuses and I kind of feel like that's how it's going to be all the time, they're off the team. They're gone. I don't mess around. They're out of there. I don't mess around with people who give excuses all day long. Don't give excuses, give solutions. That's how you become the boss. Like me, I've been the boss at every place I ever worked. That's how you become the boss, because you're always problem solving. You're always taking care of business. So you're making that company money. And they look at you and they think, money. So then, of course, they want to pay you more money because they want to keep you, because somebody else, other businesses are looking at you thinking, money. And again, that's how I like to roll. So some real life tips there for you guys. Real life tips. Don't get excuses. Just say, you know what? Our bad. We're going to make it right. And I like it when also they can, hello. Oh. Reloaded when Kismet was on you. Bad idea, bro. Bad idea. I hear you. Hold on. I'll come looking for you. I see you over there. Wow, this reminds me of Fallout 4 here, that racetrack. One shot. Jeez, a little loud. Hey. Hold still. Boom! Oh, out of bullets. Like, why is that not firing? That weapon doesn't run out of bullets. How do you little suckers? Come all the way over here to give me free loot? Wow, thank you. You were just bringing me that loot. I was getting low ammo anyway. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, come on, give me some more loot. Yeah. Dude, literally, I was point blank range and you missed me. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. A whole bunch of people watching you on stream and then totally missed me. I don't remember even coming here before. I'm looting even while the guy's shooting at me. That's how I roll. I'm still super looting. Where are you at? Ah! Server gods curse you! I was just having fun. So yeah, still has server problems, as you can see. Yeah, so from time to time, the server will kick you off. Will kick you off like so. Let's see if it responds and lets me back in. Probably gonna come back in dead now. That's okay anyway. I was gonna play some Astroneer. I got so deep in that. So deep in there. There we go. Have you gotten the new vendor? I was gonna do that at the end here, Sauce Man, but apparently not. I actually find VATS useful more on console. I play also on PS4 and on Xbox. I'm playing on my custom PC right here. But I find it's more useful on console because it spins you around and gets you aimed in the right direction, and then pow, you pound them. I typically don't play that much VATS anyway. I've done it in Fallout 4 a good amount when I first started playing. I knew that was coming. When I first started playing, all right, I think that was a signal from the gods to go play some Astroneer. Let's go. All right, we'll come back to that. So that's going to happen, everybody. It's going to have server problems. There's never been a game ever, except for a few, very few exceptions, that have launched an online game without problems. I can tell you World of Warcraft was a dumpster fire when it launched. I know, I was there with 300 members sitting there in Ventrilo going, I can't log in, Kismet. I can't do my dailies. I can't get my quests. I can't do the thing. And oh, God. That's going to happen. It's going to happen. It happened with SimCity Online. It happened with everything. I go down a massive list of games that were just a dumpster fire on launch that had server problems or whatever. Same thing with Apex Legends. Same thing with PUBG. I mean, more modern games. Of course, you had problems with like zero content in Sea of Thieves and, No Man's Sky. But those people were smart. See, Sea of Thieves and No Man's Sky, a great example of people who just say, you know what, are bad. We're going to put our heads down and we're going to make some awesome content. We're going to make this game great. And that's what they did. And that's what Bethesda's doing. So, I give them credit for that. I give them credit for putting their heads down and bringing us a lot of free content. Because they don't have to. They could just say, well, nobody likes the game. So we're just going to pretend like there's nothing wrong with it. And then just wait for it to die and then just get rid of it. Right? But they didn't do that, did they? They did not. They went in and they said, you know what? Hey, we're going to make this happen. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that greatly. Because I enjoy it. I enjoy playing it. All right, so if you are watching this on the future, by the way, I forgot to put my little tagline. If you are watching this in the future, if you're watching this on YouTube, do me a huge favor. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there. Hit that like button. Put down in the comment down there. Whose name's going to go in the comment today? Let's see. Who said something nice to me earlier? Let's get that. By the way, did we put that in my nice things that people say? Let's see. Something nice to me earlier. I remember, but I forget how far back in chat. There it is. Guffaws said, I applaud your positive attitude and your charm. You, my good sir, have earned a follow. Thank you so much. So GFAWES, put that in the comments down below this YouTube video in the future. And hello from the past. And hello from everybody in the chat. Thanks for being here. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.